agree. 100% agree with that. What are we doing? Where am I going?
Those who stream together, cream together.
Guys, what if our ghosts kiss? Wait, who said that? Wait, somebody who said your ghost should kiss? What the hell? Guys,
Why would you say
don't
that?
say
That's
that
so
in this
weird.
chat.
That's so weird. Why'd you say
weird.
that?
Guys,
How are you guys all doing today? Let me do 20 jumping sorry, let me do what, 100 jumping jacks now? That was double 50.
Give you the strawberry if you keep it a secret,
50s in a
okay?
row. Don't hurt yourself. It's a meme. Yeah, and we commit to the bit here. We commit to the bit. So I made the decision. I said, you know what? We can put this on today. But yeah, if I do start coughing like crazy, I will stop. Oh, look, Gorgonzola is such a nice pupper. Just like staying close. Okay, Gorgonzola, we're gonna make you a place to stay. Okay, come on in. Don't be shy. Do you like Korean barbecue? Anyway, hopefully everyone's doing cool today. Hopefully you're not in Canada and freezing and, you know, paying exorbitant prices for rent or groceries. Okay, looks like we got it up. And if you are, my tip is to just drink lots of warm coffee and tea. And get yourself a MetaMong. Oh, this stranger just requested a peek at us. So inappropriate. She said, I would like to request a peek at you. The audacity of some people out here, Witcher. Yes, we have a Pikachu. I'd love to trade you my hair. Okay, let's see. Let's see this village. Let's head out. Let's make like a baby and head out. Ride that slip and slide to life, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see the Protect. We're gonna see the Protect. We're gonna see the Protect. Let me think. We're gonna see the Protect, but I still think it's worth it to go for the... Yeah, okay, we saw the Protect, it's fine. It was worth it either way, and then we can just fake out. That's a turn. But that keeps everything the same. Keeps everything the same, and we can redo. We can redo. Now they can't Protect. So they're probably gonna switch out. We're gonna double target, actually. We're gonna double target. They're gonna switch out, it's fine. It's fine. If they don't switch out... Hey, if they don't switch out! Do you think we can kill here? I don't remember my, We do kill here. Let's frickin' go. I like getting bricks thrown at me because I get bricked up. Stone, why am I reading? Why do I read your comments, Stone?
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Arise.
What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Quick question. What is the best anime that you saw there? What's the best? Which one is it? Anyway, welcome in, guys. Today we're doing a Just Chatting stream. So Pokemon Legends ZA is officially done. We beat our challenge. So let's just chill. Let me know if the music's too loud, chat. Is that good? That feels good for me. That feels good for me. Was it good for you also? Is it good for you also, Wink? FMA probably. If you were to ask me, without really critiquing every piece of anime I've ever seen, what's the best anime? I'm pretty much always going to say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And if I can have both of them together, because they do give like separate, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, what's up, Canton? What's up? Agbed. Grandma, welcome in. Grandma Gourmet, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Turbo, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. This level's good. Yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Caleb, what's good? Clumsy, hi. You got a classic Ruby-chan. Turbo, why are you always getting Shiki-chan? Literally my favorite, the best. But it's just funny because you like Ayumi-chan. That's funny to me. Music on YouTube seems pretty good. What about Twitch? This level good? All goodle in this huddle? Not much, just chilling, Caleb. That's sick. Same here, honestly, guys. Same here. We beat our challenge. We beat our challenge. Amy? Awesome, Amy. Yo, I appreciate... I love when people tell me what to call them, because, you know, sometimes with these names... what's the cringiest, like, email address or username or gamer tag you've ever had, chat? My cringiest, and Clumsy knows this, for most of my... probably most of my life, actually, at this point, I use the name Corrupt Daimyo, which a daimyo is like a Japanese aristocrat from like you know, samurai period Japan. It's like a daimyo owned the samurai, so it was like, you know, if anybody's played League of Legends, it's basically Zed. Zed is like a daimyo, kind of. Well, you know, he's like, that's not true. He technically was, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so Corrupt Daimyo, I thought I was so edgy. I thought I was so cool. Corrupt Daimyo is my gamertag, username, you name it. Pantheon! Witcher, I have so much respect for you. Witcher, I just gained so much respect for you. Nobody's out here knowing Pantheon like that. Pantheon is one of the greatest pieces of literature I have seen in the past 5 years. Pantheon is goated. Hey, what is up, Ash Ketchum? Yeah, I figured. I didn't know for sure, but I figured. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I am the best and favorite, obviously. Obviously, Turbo. It wasn't even up for debate. Wasn't even up for debate. Yo, we got Josh too. What's up? I don't know. Grandma, FMA Brotherhood. Yes. What about games? Did you see any games? I mean, for me, Kirby Air Ride, like back in the day, not the new one. I haven't played the new one, so I can't judge. Was some of my peak childhood memories. I'm not even joking. But you know, I'm probably gonna have to go Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or Brotherhood. I just don't know that. I don't know, guys. I don't know that anything has made me want to like just get lost in a world more than Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was, you know, some people say it's overrated, but that's just because it won Game of the Year two years in a row. It's number 1 and 2 on like top rated Nintendo games, which is funny too. But I don't think it's overrated. I have never wanted to get lost in a world as much as I did when Breath of the Wild first came out, and the way that it just dropped and changed overworld games. And then Tears of the Kingdom was great, but it's not the same. You know, nothing can surpass that initial Breath of the Wild experience. So I might have to say Breath of the Wild, or again Ocarina of Time, or Pokemon. I don't know. Dragon Quest Monsters is in there. I don't know if Clumsy saw that. I don't know if you saw that. I keep forgetting since at the beginning, but you've seen Vinland Saga? Yes, all of Vinland Saga, season 1 and 2. I watched 1 as it came out. 2 I watched slowly. 2 is very different than season 1, but also a masterpiece. I keep forgetting since oh, gotta watch some Bulls. Also Witcher, again, just I love that you know Pantheon. No, but I haven't talked to anybody that knows Pantheon. If you know Pantheon, if you've seen Pantheon, please state so. You will gain plus 100 respect if you've seen Pantheon. If you've read the book that Pantheon's based off of, you gain like infinite respect. But I haven't even read the book, so you know, who's got time for that? Is Joseph your actual name? Notice the name appeared when pinged you. Joseph isn't my actual name, but it's kind of my middle name. It's not technically my middle name, but it's the middle name I've gone with. It's what my parents were thinking about naming me, Joseph, but they didn't. My actual name Duryu, that's sort of the Korean version of my name. It's not far off, actually, chat. That being said, I'm not doxing myself, so I'm not going to tell you my name, but it's not far off from Duryu. Like in Korea, again, there's people that just call me Duryu. Should play Minecraft once you beat another Pokemon game, or add a mod so Pokemon is in Minecraft. Josh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the day that we play Cobblemon. But I have things. That's a huge video. So as a content creator, that's a lot of content. That's a huge video. So I can't, even though I want to jump right in and play it, I'm going to set that aside for a bit. But I do want to beat Minecraft. I've never beaten Minecraft. Never. I checked on my Switch alone. I'm pretty sure I have 400. So that should tell you, you know, I'm at least, I'd say around 600 plus hours, which I know isn't crazy compared to a lot of people, but like 600 hours in a game is enough. And I haven't beat it. I've only ever played hardcore Minecraft. I've never played creative mode. I only play hardcore. But yeah, I want to play some Minecraft. I was playing Minecraft this morning before I did some work. I played Minecraft yesterday. I love Minecraft. You better believe I saw the DQ. Yeah, and it wasn't just for Dragon Quest Monsters, to be honest, chat. It was also for Dragon Quest Builders. And honestly, a stand-in for all Dragon Quest games. I have played a bit, but I love Dragon Quest Builders. I love Dragon Quest Monsters. So needed a stand-in for those two. When does this stream end? I don't know. Latest probably till 6, but it's a shorter stream today. Just wanted to hang out, chat, see what's good with everybody, especially on YouTube. Again, you guys have just been showing me so much love over on YouTube. We're climbing pretty fast. I'm excited to actually put out some videos. So, you know, I wanted to make sure we got on, and I've never done it just chatting on YouTube, so you guys could actually talk to me where I'm not in the middle of playing a game. And we're going to rank all the megas, so we'll get to that in a sec. But I just want to know how you guys are doing. It's been on my watch list for frankly too long. Clumsy, I really want to talk to you, actually. I really want to talk to you. Because I stopped watching anime maybe one or maybe literally just one for like 2 or 3 years. I just stopped. I was in a similar position as you. It felt like overwhelming and too much, and I didn't have the time. Yet I find myself, you know, having time to do other things. So I feel like it really is important to get to like find that series that gets you like back in, because again, most anime is like under 20 minutes per episode. Like I find it a lot easier than watching the K-dramas, or which are like an hour long, or any Netflix specials which are like an hour long, even if they're 30 to 45 minutes. Hardly anything is under 20 minutes these days, so anime is actually great for that. So I think you just need to find that series. Vinland Saga, I would highly recommend. That first season's addictive. It's so good. It's very like historical too, so you might like that aspect. But or Demon Slayer, but you know. GP, oh my goodness, sorry GP, how are you doing? GP, I was gonna send you a message yesterday and then didn't quite have time because it was my partner's day off, so me and her had like lots of stuff we wanted to get done together. You know, stuff that we set aside during the week because we're like, oh, this is a together thing. But GP, special shout out to GP. I have worked out, I've done 2 like really serious workouts this week, which is more than normal. Normally I do 1 to 2 very like just trying to get moving, just trying to do a couple push-ups, couple sit-ups, couple like squats or whatever, lunges, you know, a run, a jog. I try to do something, but it's very much just to get it done. This week, I did 2, like, I crushed 2 really intense workouts. And 100%, I was thinking about you the entire time. And Raw and Zesty. And I know other people work out here too. But, like, specifically GP and Zesty, first and foremost, were on my mind, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I did it. So I'm proud of myself. Anyway, what's your opinion on Mega Greninja? Well, we're about to find out. Should we start? Should we get into it? Actually, Mega Greninja should be on here, but I didn't double check. Because a lot of the... I don't see it. It should be here. Oh yeah, I found it. Okay. Mega Greninja I like. I love Greninja, so I feel like no matter what they did, it was going to be good. I will say it's a little weak because it's mostly just upside down with the like riding on the star. It gives me a helicopter meme. So I like, do you know what I mean? They could have changed something. A little bit more. But I still think it's super sick. Okay, back. There you go. Proud of you for crushing the workouts. Keep it going at your pace. Take your time with things, and as long as it's what you want to do, you can do. You got this. Thank you, GP. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Helicopter? No, I'm just... Have you seen the memes? Have you seen the memes of it? I love it. I think it's amazing. Listen, it's one of the best megas out there. But I'm not gonna like glaze it crazy. They could have changed a little bit. Made it a little bit more different. That's all I'm saying. I literally think it's still one of the best. I don't know. There's a lot that I dislike about other megas. I don't really dislike anything about it. I was just saying I think they could have added a little more to change it, like maybe just slightly. Honestly, like as simple as maybe the color scheme. Oh, the helicopter meme. So people have been taking the Greninja upside down just from the original trailer. Again, I'm just joking. It's just a meme. I don't actually think it looks like a helicopter or anything stupid like that. I like it. I love it, actually. But they took the original trailer thing and they put the like helicopter behind it. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. Don't worry about it. I was getting chicken noodle soup. Witcher, do you ever put any like spice in your chicken noodle soup? Because I really love a bit of hot sauce in my chicken noodle soup. I think it's so good. You're weird. I appreciate you for that. For what? What did I do? What did I say? Literally, I'm telling you about a meme on the internet. Calm down. I'm not, what? But anyway, I still appreciate you no matter what. And like, guys, I want to know your opinions. Don't be afraid to like give me your honest opinions on some of these. People are gonna be mad. It's the internet. People are gonna be mad at how you feel about a mega. What's the worst mega? Jennifer, what's the worst mega? I don't put hot sauce in my soup. Yo, you're sitting in front of the screen, bro. Yeah, your point is, what are you getting upset about? Jennifer, I have no beef with you. I have no beef with you whatsoever. No beef whatsoever. Feel free to, like, you know, chill. Feel free to hate. You do you. You seem cool. You like Pokemon, so I automatically think you're cool. I was just telling you about a meme. I don't know. You don't put hot sauce in your soup? Have you tried just adding a bit of like chili? Do you guys know there's I forget, there's a very like famous company that makes like this chili flake sauce, and if you add a bit of it's like crunchy chili sauce. It's I used to know the name, but you can buy it at most grocery stores and just like sprinkle some of that in your chicken noodle soup, and it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, let's get over to the main solo. All right, I have him here. All right, we got a few. Again, how's the music? Is it too loud? Do I need to turn it up, turn it down? Can I take out my glasses for a sec? I can. 100p. 100p I can. Seems good. But just curious why you want me to take off my glasses? Again, Jennifer, I appreciate you. No hate your way. You're a Pokemon fan. We should stick together, homie. Seems good. Awesome. Okay, so seems good over on TikTok. I mean, it's just Nintendo chill music. It's mostly Pokemon lo-fi. I am meanwhile testing a fan-made game. Awesome, Ash. Awesome. GP music good. Sounds good for ranking and chat stream. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, let me again pull it up on YouTube. All right, guys, we got the list. We got the full list. Should I do it? Oh, because of the glare? Because of the glare, Jennifer? Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, it's probably really bright today. Let me just do this. Should we do it in order, or should I just go for the ones that I like, that I feel? The ones that I know I love, the ones that I know that I hate. What would you guys rather see? Just like in order, so I have to do it no matter what it is, and it's closer to like a blind ranking. Do you guys? Because blind rankings are pretty fun. Order, yeah, clumsy. That makes sense. They're more fun, right? Snorlax and S. Okay, Snorlax. Snorlax is Gigantamax is so good, so good. Okay, in order. All right, this one's easy. For real. In order. Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. Let's be real, chat. Did it change all that much? No. Okay, not really. Not really. It's pretty similar. I feel like it can't be S tier. I don't think it can be S tier. I'm almost pretty, just right off the bat, like, I don't think it could have been A tier. However, I will say a lot of Mega Evolutions, I want your guys' honest opinions. Clumsy, I think you agree. Actually, GP, I think you might have said this too before a little bit. Some of the Mega Evolutions do too much. They do too much. They go way too far from the original, or they just look like Digimon. Like, they're a little too much. Not a lot, but just like some of them do that. Venusaur on the opposite, like on the other hand, actually, I kind of like that it stays pretty close. So yes, I'm saying, you know, they could have done more, but also, you know, at least they didn't go too far. It still feels like Venusaur, just bigger and badder. So with that being said, I think it's the perfect candidate for the B tier. What do we think? What do we think? I'm willing to take feedback. I'm willing to take, if you make a valid point, but I think because of that, it's the perfect Pokemon for the B tier. What do we think? Snorlax tier, Snorlax tier. Yeah, just not even an S tier. It's just Snorlax tier. I vibe with that, actually. Absolutely, right? I think that's a safe bet. I think that's a safe bet. I'll change it if you guys really give me good feedback, but otherwise, please no. Wait, Jennifer, where do you think? I'm just so curious. Where do you think you would put Venusaur, Mega Venusaur? Okay, you know what, Jennifer? I'll take that. Venusaur's a classic. It's a Gen 1er. It's a Gen 1er. It's people's favorite. And you know what? You guys are kind of making me realize too, maybe it really doesn't need to do too much, right? Like, I actually think I really am starting to like the subtlety. I think I'm starting to like the subtlety, right? Like, let's be honest. We wanted Venusaur, but bigger and badder. Nothing crazy. So you know what? Okay. I don't think I can put it in S, but I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. Feedback heard. Feedback received. But I can't do an S. I'm back, and like almost all starters should be in B or A tier. Most of the starters are good. Agreed. Most of the starters are good. B for boring, Turbo. Mega Charizard is like S. Which one? Which one? Am I about to make some enemies? Am I about to make some enemies? We're doing X first. We're doing X first. Okay. A lot of people think it's too edgy, so they wouldn't put it in S tier. A lot of people were like, no, they can't. Like, Nintendo was just trying to make it for like little kids and look like badass. And I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. This is what Mega Charizard should have looked like all along. Yo, what is up, Soul? What is up? Thank you for popping in. I think the color scheme is phenomenal. The fact that they made blue flames is what we've always wanted. If you're a Gen 1 Charizarder, like myself, I did choose Charmander as my original. You know, you wanted those blue flames. The black is sick. Think about it, chat. Think about it. Think about it, okay? Think about it. Before you come at me for being like, how can it be S tier? It's also a super subtle design. It is basically just Charizard, but cooler. You know, they didn't go bigger, but they went badder. And it's cooler. And it has the blue flames. It has the black, which we've always loved from the shiny. It is basically everything I wanted without going too far. I think it's S tier. It's my first S tier. But anyway, you should do a stream where you can guess people's fave Pokemon. Ooh. All right, how about Charizard Y? That's change. What do we think about Charizard Y? A lot of people hated it when it first came out. A lot of people hated it. A lot of people hated it when it first came out. I don't know if it's S tier, but I'm thinking it's probably A tier. I still love it. I still love it. I'm a day one. I loved it. Clumsy says F. Clumsy hates it. Is that what you mean? Clumsy, do you like it out of curiosity? I'm gonna go A. I think similar. I was willing to put it over Venusaur because it's got a lot of similarities. It looks, for me... Ooh, yeah. Charizard. That's what I call it, chat. Charizard. Clumsy hates it. Really, Clumsy. Do you know what I like about it? Do you know what I like about it, Clumsy? It does look more like a dragon. It makes it look more dragon-like. Like a classical dragon. Mythological wise. It actually looks closer to a dragon, and I like that. I do. I don't think it's S tier, but I think... Conehead, true. The Conehead's a bit, you know... But I mean, again, similar to an actual dragon. So C tier. Ooh, Blastoise? Okay. I'm curious what you guys think about Blastoise, because I don't personally love it. I don't love it. I think it's the weakest out of the 3 original starters. The cannons coming out of the hands is just a little... I don't think it's bad, but I don't like the cannons coming out of the hands. If you see the actual sprite in ZA, if anyone's ever played ZA, the cannon coming out of the back looks a little bit silly, in my opinion. Like, it's still really cool. I'm not saying it's a D tier, but I don't even think I can put it A tier. It's between C and B, personally. Clumsy says D right away. He should go B for bad. Snorlax is S tier, always, to be honest. It's a tank, needs more inspo. Agreed. Yeah, you know what? Okay, guys, B... Regardless of what you feel, I'm either putting it in B or C. Honestly, I'm feeling C right now. B or C. Okay, we got one for B. What do you guys think? I need help on this one. C for cannon. C for cannon makes sense, chat. C for cannon does make sense. Turbo's kind of cooking with that one. Okay, we're getting a bunch of C's. Oh, we get another B. So two C's, 2 B's. You got great taste, my friend, for the Snorlax take. Yeah, Snorlax is goated. C. Okay, we're getting a lot of C's, chat. We're getting a lot of C's. I think Blastoise for now is sitting in the C. Sitting in the C. What about Beedrill? Beedrill's like overkill. Beedrill's a bit overkill, but I'm here for it. I actually love Mega Beedrill. I'm thinking A or B. I'm thinking A or B for Mega Beedrill. We're just talking about the design, by the way. Some of you, if you start getting mad because you're like, this is just such a good Pokemon. Guys, I know. Don't get me wrong, I love Blastoise. But we're talking just about the Mega design. Everybody's saying B for Beedrill. Okay, valid. B for Beedrill, I like it. I said A or B. Again, it's kind of crazy overkill. Maybe a little bit. But, like, what do you need all these stingers for? It looks it's both cool and maybe too much. So I'm going to put B. I think that's what we said about Venusaur, right? It's both really cool, but also maybe a bit too much. So I'm happy with B for Beedrill. I'm gonna piss some people off. I'm gonna piss some people off. This is S or A for me. This is S or A for me. Now, Josh, I agree with you. But that's the point. Pidgey has always just been just a bird, just your generic bird. This thing goes Super Saiyan. Okay, maybe not S. You know what? I do take that back. But I'm thinking A tier because it looks elegant. It looks simplistic. It looks like a Gen 1 got a new Mega. And if you get it shiny, it really does go Super Saiyan. I love the shiny. Hi, Drew. Here but lurking while I play some COD with my dad. Well, enjoy the Call of Duty. I hope you're having a great day. We are, Batbite. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you stopping in. Because it could transform to its dinosaur like an ancestor. Okay, that settles it. A tier. Okay. Probably the most controversial I think we're going to get right now. We made it to the Raichus. This will basically tell me if you just hate DLC or not. Because if you hate DLC, I know you're not even going to look at the design and you're going to say, disgusting, I hate it, D tier. Turbo says F. Yep. Yep. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Actual design wise, we're gonna go with X first. I think X had the better design. Fight me. Personally, I just think it was slightly better. But I don't know if I'm willing to put it. It's not an S tier for me. I think it's cool. But I don't know if I think it's an A tier. I'm sitting at B. Honest opinions. I don't like... Okay, I'm sorry. If anybody really likes Y, I just have to keep it 100. I think I could do Y so much easier. I think Y is like D or C tier. I don't like the ears on the ears. Like almost like antlers on the ears. And it doesn't feel like Raichu to me. Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh is out. I'm thinking X, we put B tier. I'm thinking, yeah, the X form I like a lot more. I'm thinking we put C. I don't know if I can put D. It's not bad, guys. It's not terrible. It's really not terrible. Like, it's not compared to, let's say, who's gonna be my first D tier, actually? I don't think it's terrible. D for do not use actually makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna put B and C. Like, again, Blastoise, I still like Mega Blastoise. But are they like killer designs? Are they like, you know, top 1% of design? No, they're just all right. They're okay. They're not garbage, but they're nothing special. This one's pretty easy. Seeing as I love Cleffa, love Clefairy, and then don't like Clefable, this gave me back my Clefable. This just gave me back my Clefable. So I actually like it a lot more. Yeah, not super, but I do like that they made it an actual fairy, right? Because Clefairy didn't look like a fairy. Nothing like a fairy to me. This actually turns it into a fairy, so I'm willing to put it up from B. Because I agree with you, Josh. I do agree with you. It's not crazy inspired, but for me personally, because I don't like Clefable and this gave me back my Clefable, I'm going to give that an A. I'm putting it an A. I genuinely really like this one, but I feel like that's more personal. So I totally get it if you guys think it's a B. Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam is actually probably one of the best examples of the keep it simple, but just make it, you know, bigger and badder, make it cooler. I personally think it's an S or an A tier. Clumsy right away with another S. Okay, we're on the same page. It looks like it's probably the best example of the keep it simple, but make it like bigger, badder. Alakazam is like A or S because you had one. It's true, guys. We had one that carried us for quite a while. We have to think about this. It just got the Time Wizard treatment. GP agreed. Okay, everybody's saying S. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think it's probably the best example of the keep it simple. No questions. No comments. Taking no comments on this one. Taking no comments on this one. Be mad if you want to be mad. It can see the future, but it can't take a hit. Mega Alakazam can't take a hit. Sucks that it can't take a hit because I do love it, but it's very glass cannon. Very glass cannon. I hope you guys all understand. I hope you all understand this choice. And if you don't, look forward to the Hardcore ZA Nuzlocke coming out. Because this belongs here. In fact, I haven't been ordering them yet. But if I had to, it's my #1 pick. James is our VIP. Okay, what do we think about this? This gets a lot of hate. Also, yeah, I agree. Starmie's gonna be very easy for me. Starmie's gonna be very E. D or A for Slowbro for nefarious reasons. I mean, it's pretty funny if you think about it. But I don't know. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I didn't love it. It's a Beyblade. It's a little... I don't know. It's not... On one hand, I love it because I like that, you know, the shell eats him. Because that's how it becomes Slowbro. It eats the tail and apparently it just keeps going. It's like a symbiotic relationship. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. But I don't like that it's a Beyblade, chat. I don't know. I'm thinking personally it's a C or a D. I'm not... I've never... Is it a D? Do I give it a D? Do I give it a full D though? I don't know. It's not the worst of the worst. I think it's a C. I think it's on par with these. In fact, I think that's my ordering right now. I think this is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think something like that. All right, Mega Gengar, easiest one. Easiest one. I think it is an S. Yes, it looks... I could hear the argument that it's doing too much. I could hear the argument it's a little bit away from the, you know, the original. A might be fine too, but I think it's potentially an S. A. Full D, Doryu, yeah. Full D, Doryu. Imagine a Mega Drifblim chat. They would kill it. It would look so garbage. I just know. Okay, Josh says A. Does anybody else think this is an A and have a reason? Does anybody think Mega Gengar is actually an A and not an S tier? And give me a valid reason, like something you don't like about it. "3D models give everything an F tier appearance though." That's actually valid. Yeah, I miss my 2D Pokemon. Clumsy says B. Clumsy, any reasoning? For boring. Is it boring? I don't know. It's like actually coming out of the shadows. It's got the third eye. Shiny Mega Gengar is insane. Okay, so A. All right, we'll split the difference then. We'll split the difference. I'm not willing to go lower than an A. Not willing to go lower than an A. Because Shiny Mega Gengar exists. Like, A, since it could be better, like combined with multiple Gengars and Dark Red Eyes. Thought we were on Kang? Oh, okay. Okay, well, still, we'll keep it at A tier. I'm gonna put it above... Maybe... No, I like Venus. I don't know. I think it's still number 1, probably. Kangaskhan? Guys, can we give this a C tier? What did they do? Yeah, completely agree, Ash Ketchum. Completely agree. It came from Clefairy. Okay, actually, we got to keep them together then. Gengar be S or A easy? That's what I said. I put it S originally. People are saying not quite an S yet, so we'll put it A tier. B for baby boxing. Guys, I think it's a C tier. What did they do? I don't know. B for baby boxing is funny, but like it's almost, I don't know, it's almost a D for me. Like, come on. I love that it's out of the pouch. It's cute. C for child. There we go. C for child. What do you think? I don't know. It grew on me, chat. When I first saw it, I 100% thought it was a D. I think it's really funny, but I think I only think it's funny because of memes, because of TikTok. I don't actually think it's a good design. I think it is one of the laziest designs, and I also don't think it really makes a lot of sense based on what we know about Staryu and Starmie. I don't like, it's the worst design. It's probably the worst design. I don't know. Also, like, look at this image. You have the star coming out of this side, and then one from here, but nothing on this side. and I'm just realizing, does the star on its back continue to like grow, or like it's a confusing design. I don't like it. Not readable, not easily readable. The Dex entry says it's trying to be more human. Oh, okay. I don't like that. I'm gonna probably upset some people with this one. Maybe a B. I could, if you guys really like it, give me a reason. I could do a B. I don't like it. I actually genuinely prefer regular. I genuinely prefer regular Heracross. If it was just the horns and the wings, maybe, but it's just something about how it always like looks in game. Not a fan. Not a fan. I could see B. It's not garbage. It's not even like, it's better than, I'd put it about here. It's still okay, actually. I feel like I'm hating on it a bit too much. I don't want you guys to think like I think it's garbage. It's still okay. It's still kind of good. I see what they were going for, but it's just a little too creepy for me. A little too much. For just a tiny little bug, too much. The mega entry sounds like Victory Bell getting super sweet syrup. Really? It's B, since in real life, true, Beetle has wings. It's a beetle, B for beetle. And strong pincers. B for beetle. I'll take it. Like, it's like, compared to this is a little bit slicker, a little bit cleaner. This is just a little bit more messy, but I actually think they're very similar. I think they're very similar. So I'm fine with B tier. I'm fine with B tier. Mega Gyarados. I know many people put it in S tier. I also know quite a few people that thought it was over designed and it's one of the worst ones. Where do you guys fit? Where do you guys fit? Of Mega. Okay, one sec. Okay, Mega Pinsir. Worse than normal. That's a lot of people think that way. I'm a little bit in between. I see what they were going for. I'm not gonna give it a D tier. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't put it a D tier. I'm not one of those people. I think they're just hating it out of like spite for the change, but I don't think it's S tier. I don't even know if I think it's A tier. I think it's B. I think this is our best B tier, actually. Tell me what you guys think. I think it's a pretty standard B tier. I don't think it's our best. I would say it's about there. I like Mega Beedrill. It's not bad. Okay, how do I even find? Okay, I'm just gonna write Mega Pinsir Dex entry then. Gyarados could have turned to a Hydra. It could have. It really could have. Where's the Dex entry? One sec, guys. I mean, you guys came in and I called you Barbie girl, so like, and you're not even Australian, so like, I love how I literally have no idea you could very well be Australian, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, coming into my stream and throwing bricks right off the bat is a pretty Australian move. Am I wrong? That's a pretty Australian move. I think that's the meta in Australia. What lever? Which one should I push? I don't know. Like, I know nothing about this game. For all I know, one of these could just be the, like, a run killer. We could die right here. Everybody blows up. Left, center, right. Choosing right? Alright. Oh, we literally just killed them. Oh. Okay. Hey, at least we get to loot them now. Yo, that's so funny. Just kill them, and then it lets you loot them. Hey, you got us a bucket. Look at that. That was definitely the right choice. I'm not even joking. Yesterday's dubious advice was what? There's only two things you need to get up in life. Your money and your fiber. Should I waste it on amethyst? Yo, that axolotl just spawned right through. I guess we're living together now. And they were roommate. No, we're gonna go back over to... Just hit the earthquake, just hit the earthquake, that's it. We can switch out after. We didn't even hit the earthquake. We didn't even hit the earthquake. Okay, let's hope it's rock Pokemon. Okay, okay. Easy, easy. Rock Pokemon we can handle. Steel, not as easy, but still fine. Okay, who's next? Okay, we've been ready. All right, let's do it. Yo, yo, yo. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. No shot. What? What? You didn't believe? But I am a pro Minecraft player, and I'll end it there. Pro moves, everybody. Pro moves. If you want to move like me, you want to move like a pro, you got to eat more bacon, Lexi. It's certainly impressive. Please tell me this is still not about a galactic dump. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake? Too much Taco Bell, you got it. No way. I mean... Okay, we actually have to fight. We actually have to fight. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, chat. Iron Tail? That was close. That was close. Okay, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. My reaction is... It's dripped out, especially because it's like Naveen's signature Pokemon. That makes sense. I think it's really good. I think it's really cool. But, like, at the same time, it's just wearing clothes. I didn't notice anything else. And I don't like that it's all white clothes. I don't like the hoodie should have been like kind of like Naveen, some like orange and stuff on it, orange and black.
Okay, we get this thing off? That's crazy. No way. Not only do we live it, but we...
And there's a chance.
But we get this thing off. What do I do? I belly drum and pound, no?
Can you belly drum? How much health does it cost?
Does belly drum do half of my current health? That's how that works in this game, right?
No, wait, don't.
It's half of total.
It's half of total.
Okay. I'm glad we had you here. You probably just saved us our entire run, if we can even make it past this, which I mean, Pound's gonna do nothing. Okay.
That's all you got?
Full
heal.
There was a store in town called Ferran's Pecans, or Pecans, and it took her so long to figure out what it was that it was supposed to rhyme. Right. Franz Pecans? Is that it? Like Franz Pecans? Or is it Franz Pecans? I don't even know. I can't decide. I feel like I haven't even admitted it to myself, but I'll admit it to everybody here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit freaked out. I'm doing 6 instead of 5. Plus, I have 2 part-time jobs, one which doesn't make me any money. Go have fun outside, touch grass, and hate on Mewtwo. Spread the gospel. Tell everybody at the park that Mewtwo sucks. We get the taunt? Let's go, guys. Okay, we actually don't have to lose either. There's no way this is happening right now. No way. Easy. Easy win. Wasn't even worried for a second. I believed in us all along. And by us, I mean you guys. No faith in myself there. All right, we're back. Tiny, thank you for popping in, Tiny. Thank you so much for the biddies too. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Just checking on. Now that I know Tiny's. Boom. There we go. Now I got Tiny up. Gotta lurk. Gotta support. Support the homies. So yeah, we're thinking about doing that, Josh. I'm definitely like in love with the idea. The only thing is I don't have realms, and I tried hosting servers through other means, but you constantly have to. It's just for when you're in. I would like a server that can just stay there and anybody can play on, and we can just kind of like build a community and stuff. Which I think you need realms for, right? So that's like a monthly subscription. So if we start making kind of enough that, and like people want it enough to spend that money every month, I would definitely be down to do that. Definitely be down to do that. Because I actually, like I said, I love playing Minecraft and I'd love to play with you guys. Right. Also, welcome in Babethany. How are you doing? How goes it today? Let me get the music back up. Doing all right. Doing all right. What you got on the docket for today? Is it school stuff or time with a partner? What's the day look like for you? Procrastinating on schoolwork. Oh, way too familiar of a feeling. Can relate to that way too hard. I don't know if I'm gonna get to school stuff today, to be honest. Well, I mean, it is only 4. It is only 4. So you have time. Don't rush yourself. If you rush yourself thinking I have to get stuff done or it's gonna be too late too soon, then you just won't get anything done. Because you're gonna be like, oh, well, you know what? It's too late in the day anyway. Right? So, you know, you do you. You do what works for you, right? I'm mainly gonna knock stuff out, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Solid, solid. Jennifer, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Sorry that you had to deal with the idiot in YouTube chat. People are ridiculous out here. But yeah, I'm back to you guys. Sorry, we just had to deal with some water stuff in the apartment. Actually, Babethany, you might not appreciate this because I feel you actually liked Mega Starmie. But what are you dealing with? Just changing like the filter and stuff on the water filtration system. It's a nice peaceful Sunday though. I do like this. I'm excited for Monday. For those that don't know, also if you're on YouTube, again, we've gained like 40 followers in just over the month. I've got so much love from YouTube. Just again, want to show my appreciation. But I did want to let anybody know on YouTube if you watch because you like Pokemon, that is the #1 thing I do here. I am going to be playing a non-Pokemon game on Twitch. Is that something you'd still want to see on YouTube? So I'm going to be playing Cult of the Lamb, starting Cult of the Lamb on Twitch on Monday. Should I also stream that to YouTube? Or do you feel like you're just interested in the Pokemon stuff? Just out of curiosity. YouTube? Probably. Knowing me, probably. Got him on with Regional Evo, a fan-made one? That's cool. I love fan games. I love... Actually, I haven't sunken my teeth too much into Pokemon Lazarus yet. You should play Minecraft with viewers during weekends. I should. Again, like I just said, that's a thing I want to get to eventually. But again, I need to know that 1, people want to do that. So Josh, that's good to hear you want to. And then 2, the money, because it's a monthly fee, right? Monthly subscription for Realms. So I'd have to... Well, I guess that's only if I want to host the server, the Realm. But still, I want to get into doing that. I do. We will. I'm surprised more people didn't vote for Minecraft in the poll in the Discord. I really thought it might just win instantly. But we got Cult of the Lamb. You can add friends to people. Okay. So I just have to find somebody with a subscription and then play with them, kind of thing. That makes sense. All right. Let's talk about our next baddie. Some people don't like the beard. That's what I've been told by like friends and just people online, is they didn't like, at least when it first came out, the like beard and then the pointy. Other than that, it's not bad. It's definitely not an S tier, but it's probably closer to a B tier for me. D for dorky? Really? You don't... Really? I don't think it's that bad, though, compared to some of the others. And I've used it in game. I guess maybe that's why. I'm a little biased. It carried me. S for just sucks. That's true, though. It is literally just spikes. It's literally just some rock spikes. No, that is... Yeah. That really does... Okay, I'm thinking C tier then. I'm not going to put it D tier, because I do like it. Again, maybe I'm a little biased. It carried me during my flying type hardcore Nuzlocke of X and Y, but... Okay, I'm good with C. You're right. It's literally just spikes. There's like almost nothing. Yeah. Okay, Dragonite. A lot of people hated it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's super great, but I don't hate it. I think it's pretty standard with a lot of these. Maybe I love Dragonite. I think it's got some whimsy. I think it's low B tier. Sorry, I think it's high B tier, personally. 100 P, I can wait a little. We're just chatting today. We're just hanging out. I honestly should... Yeah, I was going to say, I should get a snack, too. I should eat some chocolate-covered almonds. I don't know. I'm curious what Clumsy thought of it. The head wings are awful. I agree. I think the wings on, like, these types of wings, especially anywhere on its body, would have been fine. It's the head. It just does not feel great. It's also technically got 2 sets of wings, right? Doesn't it still have the little wings on the back and then have wings on its head? Which feels completely... Like, that feels silly to me. Okay. Law. Okay, I'm willing to move it. I'm willing to move it up. I like the whimsy. I like that they didn't change it too much. But I agree with the wings. Why does it have 2 sets of wings? Why does it have wings on its back and its head? Also, yeah, why are the wings coming? Not even like from here, like the lower back of its head or something. It's like up right at the front or right at the top. It feels a little silly. Well, bye. Do you gotta go, Josh? Or you love Dragonite that Mega Dragonite that much, you're like, I can't stand for this. The head doesn't feel great was my nickname in high school. Well said, Babe Vinny. That was a good one. Is that what I said though? Mewtwo coming up next is pretty crazy. I think I like defensive Mewtwo, but I think the design is ugly as... I think it's such an ugly design, personally. I don't think it's D, but I think it's C. And then this either is going to be the top of D or the end of C, because I like it less than Y. Actually, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Maybe I like it more. Maybe I like it more. Either way, I think I'm going to put them both in C. Maybe D, depending on what else I have in D. Depending on how much this list really fills out. For now, like some of these I'm already thinking about moving. In fact, that should at least be there. X is definitely D. D for defense. I'm fine with C for now, but like again, the very low end of C, maybe I'll move it down. Meganium? Ooh, I don't know about Meganium. I think it's B. Meganium, nobody likes Meganium anyway, which is sad. I think this at least makes it a little bit more like kind of cutesy. I like it. I don't think it's great, but I think it's pretty like low end mid. Right? Low end of mid, maybe high C tier. It's definitely better than Dragonite. It's definitely better than Dragonite. So I think it's low end for B. Now this one is one of the hardest ones for me to judge. Genuinely one of the hardest ones. I agree, because when it's up, it looks so ridiculous and it's really nothing new. But then the fact that it becomes a Totodile, like, have you seen it become the Totodile? It does look really cute. So I'm either putting it C or D. There's almost nothing new, but the Totodile thing is very cute. It's very cute. But also, yeah, the fact, no, you know what? I think it's D. Because with this thing sticking up on its back 90% of the time, it does look so dumb. Genuinely just feel like it does look dumb. And there's nothing new to it other than that. Other than that, it's the same. Mega Ampharos. What is this list? Stone, welcome in. It's me and chat working together though, Stone. It's not like 100% if I just ranked everything. I'm willing to hear people out. I want to create sort of a community list. And they're not necessarily ranked in order. I mean, why does it have two sets of wings though? Why are the wings its ears on its head though? I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I almost put it in B tier. But I think it's right now we're leaving it high end of C tier. I think Meganium is better. I know, but Dragonair has the cute little, like, there's a term for those, where they're the tiny little wings, which are, you know, are what Dragonite has. So you've seen it in many animes. It's in Japanese mythology. They have the tiny little budding wings. That's what Dragonite already has on its back. That's why Dragonite's wings are so tiny, because he becomes like a full dragon, but they're still cute and tiny, and it's kind of funny. But then it has another set of like the wings on its head to be like Dragonite. Just felt like a bit of a messy design. I feel like, I don't know. Stone, I'll look forward to it. I will. I will. Akutsuki? Akutsuki, right. Stone, Tiny, I rest on a lurk, and why didn't you like my suggestion? Wait, what was your suggestion? What was your suggestion? And again, these are not set. We're basically doing it in order, blind ranking them. I could see this at least being B. I could see some of these being A. I could even potentially see this as S. I really love it. I do really love it. I do really love it. I do really love this too. I think these are both potentially S level. Hope you're doing well though. I was about to take a shower and I saw you were live for like an hour and I was like, what? Yeah, this is just a surprise stream, you know. If I get the chance Saturday or Sunday, I like to do one and I got some time. It's going to be a relatively short stream. Probably just go for another hour. Just kind of finish these off. So I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate everybody stopping in, especially Tiny. Appreciate you being here. I know. Alcohol! Oh, your stream ended. Tiny's offline too. Aw. Well, Tiny, go rest. Go take care of yourself, please. Alcohol, how was stream? How did it go? How was the game? How was the new game? Oh snap! Oh snap! It's amazing to see you guys. We love alcohol in here. Any mods, can we please get a shout out for alcohol? Alcohol, thank you so much for the raid. Alcohol is one of like our base core community members and just personal friend. Alcohol was doing a stream today. I was really upset that it was at the same time as mine. Like not upset at alcohol, upset at myself because I would have really loved to be there. I always love alcohol streams. So please, if you haven't, check Alcohol out, chat. Really cool streamer. Really cool streamer. Doesn't stream a ton. So just one of those ones where like every time they do stream, I'm really excited and hope I can catch it. Of course, I try supporting. Yeah, I went to raid someone's B-Day. Nice. I love that. So a couple times I've just seen that it was someone's B-Day and that I don't know. And I'm like, okay, we're raiding. We're raiding. Sounds good. I'll leave you to it then, and I'll look at your list later as I do mine. Stone, have a good shower, and I look forward to seeing your list. Guys, feel free to make your own list and share it in the Discord. I would really like to see what other people think. Stream went well. I like the game. It's just getting a little harder now. Right. It looked fun, genuinely. I have it downloaded and installed. I even started it just in case I needed to like play a little bit. But I'll play a little bit after just in case too. Guys, what do we think of Mega Ampharos? Some people hate it because it just gets hair. I think that's enough. I think that's all it needed. I think it's an A tier. I think it's an A tier. Mega Steelix is an S tier. Fight me. It's literally one of the best Mega designs ever. Simple, got that crystalline, got that magnet pole. It's so cool. It's shiny when it's gold, but the crystals stay like, oh, it's so good. I think this is a valid take. If you hate on Mega Steelix, I just think you're wrong. This is probably the one I feel most like, who doesn't like it? And if you do, why? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Why do you think that's a bad... Not, you might dislike it because you dislike Steelix, but genuinely, if you like Steelix, like, how is this a bad design for Steelix? It's really good. Okay, wait, realizing right now that, that our music is gone. I'm gonna go to the other playlist. So this is actually the second half of the first playlist I was using. C for scissor hands. Well, that's funny because it could also be C for cookie cutter because it's like the cookie. It went from regular scissor to cookie cutter scissors. I personally love the design. I genuinely think it's hilarious and good. It's one of those ones that it's hard to fuse like I think they were, you know, thinking like cookie cutter scissors, like the old like wavy scissors. I think that was a key inspiration for the design, and I think that's funny. And you know, it is, the legs make it shaped more like actual scissors because now it's like it's more like this with the legs coming out and everything. But I think it's really badass. I think it's either S or A. I'm gonna put it high A tier. I really love it. Okay, Mega Heracross compared to Mega wow, I'm blanking on names right there. Pinsir. Sorry. Mega Heracross compared to Mega Pinsir. It's definitely better. How much better is it? Is it top end of B or is it an A tier? I think it's good. I think it's very good. It stays very simple. It does have a more Hercules Beetle feel. I think it's probably an A tier. I think it's solid. Very simple one. Very, very simple one. You feel like it did just get more buffer, a little bit cooler. So I'm thinking it's an A tier. I'm pretty happy with that placement. I could see B tier. It's nothing special, to be honest. It's just slightly like above Mega Beedrill. Okay. Ooh, this one's tough. This one is very tough. It's very similar to Skarmory, just changed to yellow and looks a bit more like streamlined. I thought it was really cool at the time. In game, it looks a bit better than this. But at the end of the day, it's very boring. It's very boring. It's very similar. It really mostly just feels like a color change. So all in all, in terms of like better designs, I think it's a C tier. I think it's a C tier. Or low B tier. Any comments? This one's tough for me. Like, it really does just feel like a recolor, which makes me want to put it in C tier. But I also really thought it was cool in game. Like the way it played, the way it felt. If it was electric type, I probably would have liked it more. Like electric steel instead of flying. Or flying electric even instead of C, I'd be fine with that. So I'm thinking B or C. I think we do C because it really feels like a recolor. Mega Houndoom is doing a little too much. But I think that's what the Pokemon would have naturally gone into. So I'm going to give them extra points because it feels like just the natural evolution. This feels more than a lot of the other Pokemon. This feels like just its evolution. This feels like Houndoom's natural evolution. So because of that, I'm going to go higher. But ultimately, I will say I'm not a big fan of the design. I felt like it was like, let's just make it as edgy as we could. Let's make it an edgy dog. Which I guess is the point though, right? It is like a Hellhound. So I feel like it's either top of B or lower end of A. It does feel like the natural evolution. I think I like that a lot. I respect that. I respect that, even if I don't like it a ton. People have a problem with this. I feel like it just makes it look way more like a kaiju, way more creepy and scary. I think it's an A tier. I don't think it's like the highest A tier, but I think it still sits in A tier. Probably like that, something like that. Again, we're just testing it out, but something like that. Mega Sceptile is S tier. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to go. Whoops. Something like that. Mega Blaziken is. These are some of the these are the best Mega starters probably. I don't know. All the Mega starters are so good. Mega Blaziken is really good too. Like it's just so simple. It's so simple. I think okay. Hear me out. I'm thinking all right, Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert. How do you guys feel? This is where I genuinely need Clumsy's help. Because I can't tell. At first I hated it. I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. I'm just being honest with you guys. I genuinely thought it was the stupidest thing ever. I was like, don't make it like this big, bulky. And then over the years, it grew on me. Especially if you ever get one in a Nuzlocke and you're able to use it and you're just watching it like thrash around. I kind of started loving the design. And it started going from one of my least favorite designs to literally one of the best. But I need help. Do other people feel that way? Do other people feel like it's actually a great design and it's you are happy to see Marshtomp just get swole? Or do you think that's not? Oh, we're getting to 3 of my all-time favorites. Even though not all of them are S tier, I'll be honest, not all of them. Okay, I'm thinking it's A tier. I think it's behind Blaziken. Mega Gardevoir, super simple, super subtle, very cute design. It's either probably top of A or S tier for sure. It's one of these, chat. What do we think? Anybody? This one's typical. I would have probably put S, but I could also see it being A because it's not. But if you see it in game. Okay, Turbo says S. Thank you, Turbo. Thank you. I actually think it's better than Charizard. So I think it is S tier. Because I think it's better than Charizard X. I love Sableye. But I can't put it in S. It literally just gets a giant gem. It literally just gets a giant gem. I love it. One of my favorite Mega Evolutions. But I don't think it's S tier. I don't even think it's A tier. I think it's high B tier. I think it's high B tier, chat. Mega Mawile is S tier. Mega Mawile is S tier. It's everything that Mawile was, but better. It's literally just Mawile, but better. And the design is flawless. There's no problem with the design whatsoever. Mega Aggron, I hate. I don't know how you guys feel. I think Mega Aggron is a bad design personally. I don't think it's a D tier, but I think it's like... Okay, it's probably better than... Okay. But I don't think it's a great design. I think it's okay. I think it's okay, but these are where it starts to be good. Like, okay, you know what? You did something. I see the vision. It didn't execute super well. Kind of same thing. These really feel like I see the vision. Didn't execute super well though. Maybe a bit too much. It's just, it's good. These are good. These are starting to feel good. No, these are all good. They're good and bad at the same time. Do you know what I mean? They all have their, like, for example, good. I love it. I think when you see it in game, it feels very funny. It feels very good. But also bad. It's not a innovative design. It's a very lazy design. I think this belongs in A tier. Manectric, I hate Manectric as a Pokemon. I don't hate it, but I've never really used it. It's never been one of my favorites. But I think the design is really good. I think design makes really good sense for the Pokemon based on how it's played in game, its lore, even seeing it in the anime. Hair longer equals more power. It just went Super Saiyan and faster. I think it's either A or B, but it's high B if it's B. True. That's so true, Turbo. That's true. I think it's a low A tier. I think it's similar to Houndoom. Houndoom's ultimately a better design, but I think they're not too far off. And I think Sharpedo... Sharpedo's probably B tier. I don't know. What were they gonna do? Like, it's a torpedo shark. It's a pretty silly Pokemon as it is. And I don't know if you can change much of it. I feel like they did pretty good with what they... Like, I think it's B tier, personally. I don't think it's A. I think it's somewhere here. That's my honest opinions. Like, Camerupt, Mega Camerupt is definitely better. Mega Camerupt is low A tier. Mega Altaria, personally, I love it. It's one of my favorite Megas. I think it's either high A tier or S tier. It might be S tier for me, chat. I'm gonna come back to it. I think I do. It's so good. So is Mega Blaziken, though. Mega Banette for me is S tier. That's an easy one. I think... Why did I just get a notification from r/Poutine Crimes? I don't think I'm that Canadian to be. Why am I getting pings for poutine? Reddit. Oh. Okay, but you have to see this. For any Canadians out there, you have to see this. They ordered a poutine, and that's what they got. In America. Apparently. I mean, this could just be, it's probably fake, but could you imagine you're in America and they're like, oh, poutine. You're like, heck yeah. And they give you that? Crazy. Okay. I'm gonna say Chimecho is personally I don't like it. I kind of get where they're going with it. I don't think it's D tier, but it's one of those ones where I'm like, I really don't like it. If you can give me reasons, like, I do think it's cute when you look at it as just the circle, but then when you see Chimecho just in the set, okay, you know what? There. I'll at least put it there. Mega Absol is pretty good. I think it's up in A tier, high A tier. I don't like Glalie, but I actually think they made Glalie look super menacing, super, like, if you're on a team and you have, like, as an ice type too, you have the ability to send out Mega Glalie. Like, this thing is pretty good, and it's pretty cool. Mega Absol is so good. I almost want to put it in S tier, but I don't know. This is tough. S tier should be like S tier. So I'm having a problem with that. Like, maybe, I mean, if I'm being real, I don't think this is S tier. James shouldn't actually be S tier. It's just, I love it so much because of the game. And then Charizard, again, I think it's one of the peak Gen 1 redesigns, but I don't know. Mega Altaria could be in there. Mega Blaziken could be in there. Like, in my opinion, these are very similar levels. I'm just gonna do that. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. This actually feels more right. If I'm being honest, this feels more right. And this is a good start for A tier. And I think Mega Glalie is about here. I think Mega Glalie goes hard. I think that it looks so crazy and creepy and like such a cool ice type. We have so many good ones left though. Okay, what about Salamence? Mega Salamence is pretty good. The fact that it doesn't like have arms in the game, like when you're used the animation, it's interesting. I think it's low A tier, maybe even, no, I think it's low A tier. I think it's better than, it's kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Am I only putting it in A tier because it's a Salamence though? Like that's what I'm thinking. I really think I'm only putting because it's a Salamence. I think it goes above Gyarados. Yeah, I think it goes above Gyarados though. Cause I like the wing. I do like the wings. I think that's a cool design. But I don't know. Metagross on the other hand, I do like. I like that it's two Metagross come together to like. It's a very cool design. I like that because they're magnets, right? At the end of the day. I think it's an A tier design. I think it goes up. I'm willing to put it above. I'm willing to put it above Gengar actually. These are both really nice designs, but they're barely any different. So I'm gonna put them low. Actually, you know what? This is tough. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like this is I'm okay with this right now. I'm okay with this. All right, these are the primal forms. I don't know if I would consider them mega, right? They're technically primal forms, are they not? I think just because they're hardly any different, but just still look badass, do look very primal. I think they're good designs. I think they're A tier. I think they're A tier. I think they're... I don't know. I wouldn't even put them as part of this, but I would put them around here. Mega Rayquaza is an S tier. Some people think it's overdone. I think you're wrong. I think it's the best overdone Pokemon Mega. I think it's the best overdone Mega Pokemon. In fact, I think it goes... I think it goes there. I think it goes there. Ooh, this one might get me in trouble. Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny, obviously. Am I wrong? Okay, but actually Mega Lopunny is A tier, and it's probably sitting around the Charizard. I think it's cool. I think it makes a lot of sense. Actually, you know what? I think it's right above the Medicham. I don't know. It really just gets tights, right? It really just gets tights, so maybe not. Maybe it goes behind. At least this Mega does have a whole different design to it. Mega Garchomp, I think it's a little bit overdone, but I love the spike hands. This thing is menacing. I think it's overdone though. So it's definitely not S tier. I think it's an A tier. I think it's similar on par with... No, because that's a more simple, nice design. I think it's like here. I think it's like there. Mega Lucario, you guys, I know some of you are just Lucario haters. original Mega Lucario is one of the peak Megas. It's just Lucario but cooler. They kept everything the same. They made it just look like a better fighting type. They just gave him more aura. If you hate it, I understand why, but I think you're just a Lucario hater. The design makes a lot of sense. It's very similar to Absol in the sense that it stays true to a lot of the original Pokemon and doesn't add like too much, but enough to make it look more like it's secondary typing, more just like bigger, badder kind of thing. Where do we put Hatsune though? Where do we put Hatsune Lucario? What are you guys' thoughts on Hatsune Lucario? It's not as good as regular Mega Lucario, but I don't think it's bad. I think it's cool. I think it's got its... Bad. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate.
I like this.
Thank you for the lurk too, Bat. You think the Mega's bad, the new one, or the classic? Because I personally think I'm not budging on this one. Maybe high A tier at the most. I personally don't even like Lucario all that much. Like, I do, but not compared to most people. Most people, like, everyone's favorite Pokemon, I swear, for a generation is just Lucario. That's not me, but I do think the Mega makes a lot of sense. Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page, because I was like, I'm not willing to budge. Yeah, the new one. I think it's bad, but I don't think it's... I think it's like... Is it C tier? I don't think it's C tier, is it? Is it B tier? I think it's high B tier. Because I still think they've changed a lot to a degree, but it still looks like Lucario. Yeah, Lucario's awesome non-Mega, agreed. What do you think about the new Mega Lucario? The Hatsune Lucario. I think it's still B tier. It still looks like Lucario. They still changed a bunch. It's a little bit overdone. It kind of feels a little bit like... Oh, okay. Let me just zoom in. Let me zoom. Oh. How well can you see right now? This is the new Mega. I don't like the tail. I don't know what's going on with the tail. I don't like the tail. Why is there like... It has hair here in like braids, but then it also has like secondary hair or like antenna here. It's a little confusing. The tail is the weirdest part for me. It looks like a shark tail almost. It looks a little goofy there. But personally, I think it still looks like Lucario. It's a little over-designed, a different direction, but I like the face. It looks more Anubis. I like the face. I actually like the colors too. So ultimately, I think B is fine. I think B is fine. Just double checking. Okay. Yeah, I think B is fine. Because at least they tried. You know what I mean? They tried. Like, it's got cool aspects. It's just overdone. Witcher likes it. So there we go. Exactly. Like, I still think there's parts of it that I really like. I like the colors. I like the Anubis face. Much more Anubis. B is a good spot. Oh, what do we think about this? I think this is terrifying. But some people think it's just too goofy. I actually think it's good. But I kind of see it. I kind of get what people mean. That it's just kind of goofy. It kind of looks like a giant, like, gerbil or hamster. It went from being, like, this really cool, like, you know, abominable snow tree to, like, a gerbil. Like a big, fluffy hamster. I kind of see it now, actually. Okay, I think I like the original better. I think this is a de-evolution. I don't think it's garbage. I don't even think it's C tier, but I think it's B tier. Well, don't need to check the script on there. I think it's B tier. I think it's B tier. I think it's like middle to low B tier. Actually, you know what? I really see it now though. I don't think I like it all that much. It's a pretty weak design. Mega Gallade is clearly an A tier. Clearly an A tier. It's not nearly as nice as, and like follow suit as Mega Gardevoir. It's just not as clean. But it's still very cool. I'm gonna put it here. It's still a high A tier. It's still really, really nice. I think both their designs make sense. I think both their designs are pretty. I think both their designs make you feel like, yes, they mega evolved. They look cooler. They look badder and bigger. This is gonna be controversial. This is gonna be controversial. Also, wait, I have to change things. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think I like that. Okay, guys, I love James. I do kind of want to make this list a little bit more appropriate. James is not an actual S tier. In our hearts, he is. But I think James, honestly, is like high B tier. Maybe low A tier. I'm curious. Actually, I'm really curious. What do you guys think for James? Like the actual design. It's pretty goofy, but in a good way. I think it's meant to be a goofy Pokemon. I think they did pretty well. I could even see it being like above Manectric in A tier. Is it A or B? A or B? This one's really tough. And Mega Frostlass is sick. Mega Frostlass is literally just Frostlass, but more lore accurate. And again, bigger and badder. Mega Evolutions, that was the key. We want bigger and badder. And it literally is a lot bigger and a lot badder. It's so cool. In fact, I don't know, Mega Sceptile is crazy good. Mega Sceptile is probably the best starter Evo. Mega Evo. But I could see that. It's tough. It's tough. Okay. Are we happy with A tier, or do we think this is actually more of a B tier mon? Happy with A tier? I know Clumsy loves it. I do know Clumsy loves it. And I mean, maybe we should just even it out at A tier because of how much we love James after our game. James was our MVP of the Hardcore Nuzlocke. Victory, and we took it for B for Bellsprout. Even though I love it, we took it for B for Bellsprout. So I think it's the #1 B pick. I think it's my top B pick. And I think that's how people feel. They either hate it or they love it. So all in all, it gets a solid like in between. Okay, I'm happy with that, but it's my favorite B tier. It's my favorite B tier. Emboar is a B tier, maybe even a C tier. I personally think they didn't do really much to it. I think it's nice. I think, okay, B tier is like, it's good, but it's nothing special. It has some flaws. That's how I feel about B tier. I think Emboar fits that perfectly. Or possibly C tier, actually. I don't know, because I think Meganium's a better... No, I think they're very similar. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to change some things. I think they're very similar. I think they're very similar. Maybe even that. Maybe even that. That feels a little bit more accurate for me. Excadrill, I didn't like. Come on, guys. Like, it just gets longer drill stuff and then becomes a drill. It's not bad. I'm not going to put it in D, but I think it's probably high C tier. I don't even know. I think like there. I think that's probably one of the best megas. Probably the most underrated best mega. Mega Arduino, I don't like Arduino. It's not a nice looking Pokemon in my opinion. It's kind of cutesy, but it's also kind of weird. I think Mega Arduino perfects the cutesy aspects, and it does feel like, whoa, it mega evolved. It looks way better. So I think it might even be better than Mega Clefairy. But I kind of want to keep Clefairy and Gengar together, so I'm going to put it here with Mega Gallade. I think it's a sick design. I might even put it above these two. That's a good mega. Okay, we're getting to the new megas. I mean, we've already done some of them, but here's a lot of the new megas. This is what we want to really dive into. This is where we got to sink our teeth. I'm gonna go. I love the new. I've always thought, Scolipede was a weird Pokemon, a bug horse. But I think, you know what? It's creative. It's like, you can only do so much with bug types. A lot of them they look like the bugs they're based off of, and not much difference, not much else. And then the idea of seeing a D-tier about to expand rapidly. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I liked all three of these new megas, but yeah, we got some coming up. Anyway, I think they added to it. It feels like, so I'm saying I don't really like Scolipede all that much. I think it's creative. I think the mega just added to Scolipede. I genuinely think it just added. So I'm going to give this well above a C tier. I think it's somewhere in the B's. I think it added a lot more than Meganium. I think it's a better design than these two. I'm going to put it with Mega Beedrill. I hate this design, Scraggy. They just gave it clothes, and it's just all white clothes. They didn't even change. There's no like black or orange or red or anything. It's just all white. It looks like they were just trying to be edgy. Looks like they were just trying to... Like, it looks... I'm going to be honest. Like, it looks so... I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's either one of the lowest C tiers. I think it's still better than Mega Aggron, though, and probably Chimecho. I think it's... Maybe Blastoise is... I think it's around Blastoise level. Mega Electros. Mega Electros does feel like a Mega. It does feel similar to the Pokemon, just bigger and badder. I think it's low. I think it's here. I think it's here. No, I think it's actually better than Skarmory. Yeah, it's not readable. It's not super readable. Like, even in game, it was really hard to tell. Chandelure, I personally like. It's just Chandelure, but bigger and badder. I think it's probably better than Lopunny. I think it's around here. I think it's maybe even better than Mega Ampharos. It's tough. I really like it. I'm gonna put better than Ivysaur. I think it's with these guys. Mega Chestnut is S tier. You can fight me. I've never even really liked Chestnut. This makes me... I don't like Chespin. I don't like... What's the second one? Why am I blanking right now? Oh, I can't think of his name. Anyway, I don't like its the first two Evos. I do like Chestnut. I think Chestnut looks pretty cool. This reminds me of, and Turbo, you might disagree, but it kind of reminds me, if you mix Chestnut and like I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, but it's still one of my all-time favorites. I think they cooked with it. Actually, Mega Blaziken I think goes behind Lucario, and I think Mega Chestnut goes above Blaziken. Delphox, again, I think they cooked with it. I think it's high A. I think it's very high A. Greninja, personally, I love Greninja, but I don't think I think it's like here. Pyroar is D tier. Am I wrong? Mega Pyroar is D tier. Come on. Mega Pyroar is atrocious. It's one of the worst megas. It might be the worst new mega I saw. Personally, I hated it. This, I don't like this Embellica, what is it? Embellica cord? Umbilical cord. I don't like the fact that it's coming from the bottom, but I don't think. But I love the flower. The flower from the top is really cool, and it stays true to the theme. I don't know if it's a D tier, but it's not great. I think it's like. I think the Mewtwo's might even be better. I didn't like it. I don't like the Embellica cord thing too much. It's so creepy. And it looks less like a flower and more like, I guess that it's umbilical cord. Thank you. I was like, I know I'm saying this wrong. Thank you, Witcher. Umbilical cord. That's the correct, pronunciation. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a weird one. It's a tough one to like really say whether I love it or not. Yeah, okay, seeing it spelled helped. That's what really helped, was seeing it spelled. Oh, this looks really cute. Is this a game? Sorry, I'm like watching the YouTube ad. Let me know what you guys think. If anybody has a thought, I would be curious on this one. Malamar is just Megamind. Oh, you did speech to text? Umbilical cord? Is it said just like that? Yeah, I think it's just a Megamind. I think the design hit the intentions pretty well. I think it's a creepy, weird design, but I think that was the point. So I actually think this is a solid high B tier. I think it's right up there with umbilical cord. Okay, so that's why I was getting kind of confused, because I was trying to say like umbilical, but anyway. I hate this. I think this is D tier personally. I think it's still better than some of them. I think it's like high D tier. I hated it though. At first I was okay with it, and then I saw it again, and then I saw it again, and every time I see it, I like it less and less and less. And now I just kind of think it's just not a good design. It just is. It's okay. I don't know. It's not. Maybe it's not D tier. I'm leaving it D tier for now though. Dragalge is good. Dragalge is again high, either high C or actually Dragalge is probably better than. Let me just keep going. Where do I think it's better than? I think it's there. I think it's better than the Garchomp. It's no. Yes. Okay, so I think it's over-designed too. That was my one beef. It's over-designed. But so is Mega Garchomp, but they still are very like, they're over-designed for reasons, because Garchomp is like a champion Pokemon. It is the fastest, most, damage heavy Mon you're gonna face in a hot minute. And that's what they did with the design. And then Dragalge, yes, it's over designed, but it's also algae and it's a dragon poison type. Both those are like extravagant styles. So I actually think it makes sense. So yes, they're both over designed, but they're still good designs. So they're like lower A tier. Hawlucha, I don't like Hawlucha, but I think Mega Hawlucha made Hawlucha look better. I'm putting it B tier. I'm gonna put it right here. This is D tier. It just got a cannon. Like, I don't like it at all. Mega Diancie is S tier. This is an easy one. This is I think we have to change S tier a little bit. I think it's actually just right up here with these guys. I'm starting to think Charizard actually is just before Blaziken. I think this makes a lot of sense to me. Drampa, I don't love. Do you guys want a close-up of Drampa? I feel like it's really hard to see properly. This is Drampa. Oh, you can't wait. Oh, you still can't see Drampa. Okay. Can you see it yet? Wow. Okay, I guess this is as close as I can get for Drampa. This is Mega Drampa, and it's still hard to see from here. And that's me zooming in. Like, it's not very readable. Even in game, it's not very readable. It's really hard to tell what's going on. I don't like that part. I do think it just looks like a more evil version. Like, they had Drampa, which was very good, lazy, like old grandpa dragon, literally Drampa, Dragon Grandpa. And they like made it into this like more evil version. So I think it goes against the dragon. I think it goes against the character is not readable. It's definitely not a D tier, or maybe it's a C tier. I think it's a low B tier. I think it's still good, but I just don't like those two things, that it's not very readable, and I don't see why they kind of went this evil route. I think the design's fine though. I do think it's kind of cool. I'm gonna put it probably somewhere here. Mega Baxcalibur is pretty cool, but it just looks like Baxcalibur to me. I didn't see much of a difference. I think it's similar to like a Skarmory here. Maybe, yeah, something like that. I think this is a missed opportunity. I think it's overdone. The typing should have changed to be fighting. They should have just made it more like a Lucario, a fighting electric type, and made it look like that. I personally don't like it. I think it's pretty low. I think it's less than I think I like Mega Dragonite more, personally. Maybe not. Well, maybe though. I don't like it. And then this guy, it's silly, but it actually makes sense, and it's not, they didn't do too much. I think it's a fine design. I think it's somewhere here. And you know what? I actually think Emboar, maybe something like this. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. And I think we did it. I think we did it, chat. I think this is the tier list. I think this is the full tier list. There you have it. That's our tier list. I mean, some of these I might switch around position a little bit, but I feel pretty comfortable. I think A is far too generous. Okay, you're right. I actually think you're right. And I think upon seeing this, I think these two are the end of A. And I think you're right, because I actually think I think this is a good design. But I also think Manectric is a pretty decent design. Okay. That looks good. Is there anybody in A that really shouldn't be there? I think these should both be there, but maybe Lopunny a bit further. Maybe this could be high B tier because I'm actually like Lopunny, nothing really changed. It got tights and longer hair. I don't think it's an A tier design. I do think most of these belong here though. I do think most of these belong here. I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy with this. Like both Latios and Latios are awful. Oh, really? I liked them a lot. I liked the purple. You know what? But they might not be A. Actually, I like second from S tier. Like S tier is meant to be above and beyond. A tier, you're right. You're right. Let me rethink some of these. I think maybe even Garchomp. I think Dragalge is where it ends. I personally like both these. This is the better one. You know what? I think that's high B tier. I actually think I agree with that because these designs are simple and make sense. With the higher end ones being like that's killer. It's not quite S tier, not quite S tier. I actually think Scizor goes maybe there actually. I don't know. Greninja it's the same. I don't know. I think I like this. I think that makes sense. And I don't know, B tier. I actually think this might be C tier. I think this is the end of B tier. I think this makes sense for the end of B tier. It's not an C tier. It's a little bit cooler. It does make more sense. I think it'll look good in game. I think it's the end of B tier. It's just barely a B tier. I like that. Yeah, Garchomp, like I said, it's over-designed, but I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense for the Pokemon. It is a dragon type. It is like it's a champion Pokemon. It is the champ. It is Cynthia's Pokemon. It is meant to be the scariest. Like, it's the fastest, hard-hitting Pokemon, and I think the design really says that. And even though it's over-designed, like, I don't like the tail. It doesn't need all these spikes. But the claws are very scary and intimidating and cool, and I like that. And it didn't change too much. It's just, like, a bit of over-design. I think that's its biggest flaw. I feel like it could be... You take away the, like, unnecessary spikes and stuff, and I think it's an A tier for sure. I think it's A tier. I think that's my list. All right. Anybody who's watching YouTube, Twitch, what is the worst take I had? And what is the best take I had? Do you think... I think the best take I have is genuinely that this is probably the best Mega Evolution. I think Sceptile... Oh, okay, wait. Now I'm changing my mind. Steelix is so good. I actually think the Diancie Mega is better than the Gardevoir. Genuinely, I do. Banette's good. I think Absol's better than Altaria. But I think Altaria... Oh, this is tough. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. That feels more right. I think... Okay, now I'm still struggling with these. I think Mega Rayquaza is very cool, but it's a legendary, and that makes me like it less. I think Mega Rayquaza is just too much sometimes. I think it's here. I think these two could potentially be switched. And you know what? I don't know. This is tough. I think this is more accurate. I like this as a design more than Diancie. I think I like Diancie more than Steelix. These two are basically neck and neck. And Gardevoir is just slightly behind. Just so slight. It's so slight. but this is my, I think these two are these three are probably the best designed megas. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think Sceptile maybe goes down a bit. I think this is perfect. These two are so good. Okay. This is tough. This is really tough. But I think I'm gonna call it with this list. This feels, I'm open to feedback. I do want to hear. My craziest take, I think, is Baxcalibur actually is pretty sick. I think it's B tier. I think it's actually better. I think Baxcalibur, that's, you know what? I would change my mind, but I do think it's pretty cool. Also, I don't know how I feel about some of these. Meganium, Hawlucha. I think I'm gonna go something like that. I don't know. I don't really like Emboar all that much. I'm starting to think maybe these even aren't B tier. I think I like Raichu more than this. I think this is high C tier. I don't know. Is it C tier level though? Is it C tier level though? Emboar doesn't really change. I think the thing that it keeps getting me is Emboar doesn't belong in B tier. It's really not changing anything. And I think this just looks like a giant gerbil. So I don't know, maybe it's C tier too. This one goes behind, this one goes around here. I don't know, Mega Hawlucha might go higher. Mega Hawlucha, I think, actually goes above. I mean, I don't like Hawlucha, and Mega Hawlucha made me like it slightly, which is a lot. I've never liked it as a Pokemon. I just always found it annoying in the game, and then even just the design wasn't my fave. Thought they could have done a lot of different things with it. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. We have the most in B, second most in sort of C and A, least in D, because I mean, D is like, they shouldn't exist. These are garbage. I will say, I think this is the closest to being somewhat good. I think the order is... like, this just has a cannon. I don't know. I don't really like that. I think this is the list. I think we've made it. Is there any other mistakes? Is there something that you're like, no, that just clearly has to be, like, that's such a bad take? I'm curious. Be honest. I'm not even going to change my mind necessarily, but I do want to know, and I'll take it into consideration. And we got to post this once we're done. We're going to post it in the Discord. I think we call it here. I think this is the one. Okay, I'm gonna... should I could just share it, I guess. Save or download. No, you do have to... okay, I'm just gonna screenshot it then, because I don't want to have to... I think this is it. You should share the chart itself so we can fill it out for the Discord. True, I'll share. Yeah, that's true too. I can just share this link too, and it'll share my list, will it not? And then you guys can mess around with it. Because I'm not gonna save the list, because it's just. Oh my goodness, what is this in the Discord? Okay, general Pokemon. I'm gonna share it in general Pokemon. And I'm gonna upload the screenshot right now. All right, there's the final list, people. There's the final list. And yeah, it should just take you, should be good. I'm curious, what do you think of the final list, Clumsy? Is there anybody that really upsets you that you're like, that should be higher? It's tough, okay? Like I feel like a lot of people like to just immediately give their opinion, immediately say, oh, I hate it because of this. Oh, I love it because of this. I like to critique. I like to take it piece by piece and really think about it. Even though I hate certain Pokemon, like, I'm like, that's a good design. Even though some are like over designed, I still think they're still good. If you take away that over design, they'd be amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like I really try to think about it. Sad I missed most of it. Oh, that's okay though. At least yeah, it's here. I still think D tier is underfilled. Turbo, what's a D? What's a D tier for you? Give me one. It's good in my book. Thank you, GP. Thank you. I appreciate that. Steelix is S, so we good. Turbo, who's a D tier? Who's a D tier? Also, guys, how do I kick someone from the server? How do I kick someone from the Discord server? If I block them, do you think it'll automatically kick them from my Discord server? Also, shout out Witcher. Shout out Witcher. Thank you for that. Thank you. Because when I have the option to like block them, ignore them, report them, but I don't know, it's not showing me how to like kick them from the server. Big Carrier, who just came in like I think yesterday or the day before. Big Carrier, apparently soliciting in the, just like DMing people to sell stuff or something. I got bad vibes immediately anyway, because I'm like, I've never heard of this person, seen this person. But, you know, some people, I know we have lurkers that don't like to chat, but they'll come into the Discord. I know there's a couple people, there's at least 2 people in there, never said a word, but I know they watch and seem okay. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna call you out or anything, but looks like they are breaking the rules. Tama, give them the boot. Appreciate that, Turbo. Appreciate that a lot. because we don't need that. Don't need them apparently direct messaging a couple people too, just starting to sell stuff. All right, I like this tier list. Who's D, Turbo? Give me one more D. Someone you're like, no, that should have been D. Because that's where I'm most. I don't know if anybody's that garbage, is there? Actually, maybe one of the Mewtwo's, or actually maybe even Aerodactyl. Is Aerodactyl? No, it's not D tier. It's just bad. It's just so lazy, but it's not D tier. Clumsy just has most of them. For me, D tier is it should, like, it's, I don't know. It's tough. Like, some of these are pretty bad, but also, like, it's bad, but also not terrible. When I played it in game, I actually thought it looked very whimsical, very like Dragon Tales-esque. Raichu Y. Is it D? I don't know that it's D. I feel like that's, I dislike it, but I don't know that it's that bad. I personally think it's, I think it's lower down, but I think it's, and actually, you know what? I think this goes closer to here. I'm a hater, so I do a lot of them. Valid. These are the ones I just can't say. Almost this. I don't, maybe I should. I didn't like the umbilical cord look, but I liked the flower. The flower was really pretty when you see it like top down, and it's like with its little, it's like holding the flower. Then it actually looks really pretty. It's just the fact that it looks like it's like coming out of it's weird. I don't know. And then yeah, these two. This looks closer to Mew. I know that's crazy to say that, but like the fact that Mewtwo is like this big, buff, giant, tall humanoid thing, like this at least looks more like what a Mew, but with a lot of brain, like super intellect would look like. So I think it makes sense. I actually think it makes sense. I don't think it's the worst design in the world. Aerodactyls, these two are so lazy though. Honestly, these two are so lazy. And I don't like that. That's what I like the least. It's okay to be simple, but to be just so lazy, I don't know. That's different. Like Mega Aggron is simple, but I don't know if it's necessarily lazy per se. This is lazy. That's why I don't like it. This is lazy. But it also kind of looks cool still. It's tough. It's really tough. All right, I think 5:30 is a good time to kind of end it. So I'm just gonna chill and probably wrap up at 5:30. Any thoughts you want to give? Now's the time. I mean, I know I just made some changes. The one in the Discord is pretty much the same. So I'm fine. Like there's just 2 or 3 changes I made. One in the Discord is pretty accurate. Still holds up. Right click on someone's name. Oh, I see it. Yeah, you're right. Ah, here it actually says. A little bit more anyway. Okay. I don't know who T is either, by the way. So, we're getting a bunch of people randomly showing up that I don't know. So I'm gonna have to... Two mutual friends. Oh, okay. Oh, is this Duck? Is this Duck? It just says T, but is that the... It is. Okay, okay, cool. Very cool. That's who that was. I just got foods. Ooh, what did you get? Alcohol. Such is the danger of having it. Yeah. No, I that does suck. And maybe what I should do is at least just take it off my main Twitch page, because anybody who joins that's been wanting to join to be part of the community, they tend to join from being in stream. They don't like go and find the link on my Twitch page. The people that go and find the link on the Twitch page are like solicitors and artists who just want me, like, who just DM me immediately. So maybe that's something to think about. At least take one step away. Chicken and spinach pizza. My favorite pizza is a garlic parmesan chicken spinach. Depending on my mood, other things. I love jalapenos on it. Usually spinach, chicken, jalapenos, garlic parmesan. So good. Love chicken and spinach pizza. Oh, the food is lit up. Oh, Witcher with the noodle soup. Let's go. I need to get food, actually. I've barely had anything to eat today. I should get, it's almost 5:30, so I probably don't want to like spoil my dinner. I'm gonna make a big batch of kimchi jjigae, kimchi stew. Bad Duryu. Well, I did eat. Like, I had a bit of yogurt and it was like with fruit and walnuts, and then I just had a couple like chocolate covered almonds, but they're dark chocolate with almost no sugar, so they're not necessarily like a, you know, like they're good. See, protein, lots of polyphenols and stuff. Tiny, you're not asleep? My goodness. Yeah, I need to eat. Watermelon would be good, actually. I like watermelon. I'm thinking early dinner sounds great, but the problem is I know that my girlfriend will want to eat together, and I don't think she's home till later tonight. So I have to actually, do I eat late lunch right now and hope that she like gets home late, which sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying, like for food wise? Or do I just have like kind of like snacky something in the meantime, and either she'll get home and it'll be perfect, or she won't and it'll be like maybe suck but not be that bad. Oh, really, Tiny? That genuinely is makes sense though, and is a hack. Like, I don't know how much you've heard me talk about it, but you know, I have a hard time drinking water, and that is the main reason I started adding frozen fruits into my like daily routine, usually like twice a day, because it's a good chunk of water and good hydration. So I will eat just a bunch of frozen fruits, because it kind of feels like sorbet, like ice cream, and I think you get more than 70% of your hydration comes from your food, not the water you drink, which I didn't know. Training makes me drink a lot of water. I mean, regardless what you're training, because I don't know the specifics, but regardless, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And I hope it's going well. Get some kind of snack. If you have dinner without her, you're in the doghouse. No, but for real, GP, not even JK. That's exactly it. I gotta get like a small late lunch, just like a bigger snack, like a snack, but it's a weird position. A bigger snack. That's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, I do have some things I want to talk about. I'm going to leave the list because I know some people, you know, come in and out and they're lurking and they probably want to see the full list. So I'm going to leave that up. But some announcements are, I think we will probably reschedule Thursday. So either two things are going to happen, and I need to figure out what's happening with some of my other streamers. Most of you know that me and Babe the Knee share like 80% of our community. Our communities are very, very close. So I stream on Thursdays at 7, right? That was my original time, actually. That is my Pokemon. That was my Trash Luck time. So I stream at 7s on Thursdays, my Pokemon. We were going to start a new series. We were going to start a randomizer. But I think because the Game Awards are going to be happening at the same time, I do think I want to watch the Game Awards. I think a lot of people are going to watch the Game Awards. And potentially, it's not for sure, but potentially Babe the Knee might even stream the Game Awards themselves. So we're gonna have to talk that out, but I think it doesn't make a lot of sense to just stream the Pokemon. I think a lot of people, because that's like 3 things. Either they're gonna watch it themselves, they might be over at Babe the Knee's, or I'm gonna have to give up watching the Game Awards myself to stream Pokemon to probably just a few people. So I'm thinking my options are 1, we figure out 1 if Babe the Knee's doing it, because if Babe the Knee's not doing it, then I'll probably just go ahead and do it. If Babe the Knee is doing it, I'll have to see how they feel about me doing it as well. Or maybe just do it on YouTube to be like out of respect, so that, you know, even though again it's my time slot, I still think they had the idea first. I think it's a bit weird to do it, so I'd probably out of respect do it on like YouTube or something itself, just so that I'm not taking away from Babe the Knee's plan. Or I just miss it and I just play Pokemon anyway and we just see who's there. But I do think, like, again, a large portion of you guys have already kind of said you're going to be watching it. We've discussed this. So I don't know that it makes a lot of sense to start a brand new Pokemon series during the Game Awards. I also don't know that I want to miss the Game Awards. So I just wanted to bring that up. I might miss some of the awards. Oh no. So we'll see. I might stream it myself. We have all those options. You know, we could both stream it. Maybe Babe the Knee doesn't stream it and I'll stream it. Maybe I stream it on just YouTube. Or I just watch it and I don't stream at all. You know, there's a lot of options. So keep that in mind. Thursday is not going to be Pokemon. We could co-stream it would be hilarious, Clumsy. Oh my goodness, why didn't I even think of that? I'm gonna ask Babe the Knee. That might be the play. That might be the play. Alcohol, I'm so sorry. Regardless of, I don't know how close you were or anything, but still, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope. I've been to maybe 1 or 2 funerals. I've been to a lot of celebrations of life. Very different. But I'm just sorry to hear that anybody you knew has passed. Co-stream would be cool. No, that's a W suggestion. Clumsy. That'd be really fun and funny, I think. And then we don't have to change anything. But I have to check that Babe would be okay with that. But that's a really good suggestion. But anyway, sorry. The announcement is... I was explaining things, but the announcement is I'm not doing Pokemon this Thursday. I'll do Pokemon with Clumsy if he's up for it during the morning, but the 7 p.m. stream will not be Pokemon. I don't think it makes sense to start a new game. I'd love to watch it. There we go. There we go. Well, I'll talk to Babe the Knee, see how they feel about that. Like I said, again, even though it is my usual time slot, if they want it, out of respect, I'll just do like a YouTube exclusive or something. You know, I think it's a two-way street, right? It is my time slot, and it is their idea, right? So I think that's the most respectable decision. If they want to co-stream it, that'd be amazing. But I probably wouldn't stream it myself on Twitch. I think that'd feel really. I feel like I know a lot of people would anyway, because we are separate streamers, have separate communities, but I think that's a little weird. Personally, I don't think that's in good faith. I think it was a cool idea that I didn't have, that Babe Finney had, and I think that, you know, has to be respected. But anyway, co-streaming would be the best outcome possible for me, but it's ultimately up to Babe Finney because I think they get to make that decision. I think that's for them. Genuinely, the awards were already done given those announcements. Yeah, that's true though. That's true. But there's going to be a lot of going to be a lot of reveals, and I think there's going to be at least one surprise winner or two. So I do agree, GP. I think this year more than any other year, we pretty much know the outcomes, but I think, you know, still it's going to be fun. There's going to be one or two surprises, and there's going to be a lot of reveals. Also, you guys know that I like Bloodborne. I bought a PS4 just to play Bloodborne back in the day, my first year of college. There's potentially a Bloodborne announcement coming, so I'm excited to see that. But yeah, no Pokemon. That's all I wanted to say. No Pokemon this Thursday. I think we're just going to probably move forward with that without it. The other announcement I'm going to do right now while I still have you guys here. Summer Wars. I want to watch it with you guys. Again, it's pretty highly rated. I know, Turbo. I know there's not. There's never going to be. That's the problem. But it'd be so cool if that was the Bloodborne announcement. Summer Wars. I would really like to watch it with you guys. If you haven't seen it, it's a cult classic. A lot of people consider it a must-see for any animated films. It's highly rated by the same creators as Wolf Children, if you like Wolf Children. And ultimately, I just would love to hang out with you guys for a movie night. So I'm going to right now go. You guys said next week. That's what won. So this week we have Monday to Sunday. Let me know which days. I'll make it open. You don't get one vote. You can just tell me the days you can make it, potentially. Okay? And let's do it this week, okay? So I'm going to go do that right now. Also, Josh, take a look at the list. You might be mad. I can't make everybody happy, but this is my list. This is, I think, my full list. One or two of these I know is gonna piss you off. It's gonna piss somebody off. But guys, I can't please everybody. This is my list. I think I did pretty good. These are my favorite designs. Not really? Oh, did I actually do okay? You don't hate it? I think I did pretty good. I think I was pretty critical. Okay, right now, while I still have you guys here, again, let me just make the actual poll. And remember Cult of the Lamb on Monday if you want to see me play a non-Pokemon game for the first time in a while. I wanted to play Doki Doki Literature Club. I thought it'd be so funny to stream that. But nobody except two people. Who voted? Zesty and Grandma. I love it. Okay. Making a new poll. Which day for movie night you get to vote? I'm gonna just say which days can you come for movie night? Which days can you come for movie night? What is the worst take that I had though, Josh? What is the worst take I had here? Anybody? What was the worst take you think? Doing Doki is a little triggering for me, but it is a solid game. Valid alcohol. I've never actually played it. I know quite a lot about it because I grew up around it and that kind of stuff, but I've never played it myself. I've had it on my Steam since I was like 16 or so, whenever it was like really big. Probably not when it came out, but when it was really big. Okay, I'm making a new poll. Which days can you make it? Allow multiple answers. The duration will probably be I'll do 3 days, but try to get them in as soon as you can in case you wanted to do Monday. But I'll leave it for 3 days. I don't think we'll do Monday. Pretty much nobody said Monday. But if Monday works this week, then just put Monday. That's fine. Put all the days that work for you, potentially. And then we'll figure out a time. I'm thinking sometime, anytime, probably around 3 p.m. to like 9 p.m. Whatever works for the most people. Sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, I have to say it like that to spell it correctly. Thursday. Watch me not spell it correctly though. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of, we don't need to put animated film Summer Wars. I'm just gonna say movie night in the evening, figure out time after day. Okay, perfect. All right, allow multiple answers, 3 days. Please let me know. I would really, again, I want you guys to see it. I want people to, it's a fun movie too. It's one that I think you don't have to catch every second to enjoy it. It's pretty chill. It's kind of silly at parts, but it's also really good at parts. Like, it is ultimately a good movie. So please go ahead, cast your votes. The poll is there. I'm actually gonna link the poll right now. Let me do that. Let me link the poll. I don't know if that will work. That should work, right? You just want to click it and go. Stone already made the list? Crazy. Stone, okay, I actually think Stone's list is pretty good. I genuinely think Stone's list is pretty good. I mean, no, I actually, wow, I really think this is decent. I don't like that it's goated, good, meh, bad, trash, but I think in terms of, they have some hot takes, but all in all, really not bad. We're actually quite similar. A lot of like the same Pokemon around S tier or in A tier at least. I'm really surprised they put Mega Arduino. Guys, make your list too. I'd really love to see them in the Discord. I love that Turbo reacted. Hey, you're gonna be able to make the movie night? Heck yeah. Summer Wars is very similar to like the Digimon movie. Well, I don't know what time we're gonna do. Yeah, I guess that's valid. I don't know. I was gonna sit here and vibe for a bit longer because I mean I can go to 6 and I'm actually having a rare, really comfortable day. It is the Digimon movie, exactly. So if you want to just sit and make it while we talk, like, feel free to. I was just gonna vibe for a little bit. Stones is interesting. Should play Minecraft. I can't just jump into the Minecraft though. I also mostly play Minecraft on my Switch too. It's really, really good for Minecraft. It's not good on Switch 1, but Switch 2 is really good for Minecraft. Wait, you play on Switch 2? You play on Switch? Really? Switch or Switch 2? Either one? That's cool. A lot of people, I don't know a lot of people that play Minecraft on the Switch. A lot of people are like PC Master Race, it has to be on PC. I personally think it feels so much fun on the Switch that I can just like take it everywhere. I was taking a really long train ride. It was about 2 hours, so that's not really long, sorry. But it was like a 2-hour train ride, and it's because I took a bus and then a train. So all in all, it was like almost 5 hours, and I was like on the bus and the train just playing hardcore Minecraft survival, and it was so much fun. The Switch is the only thing I don't have Minecraft on. Listen, too much split attention. True. Try arts and crafts with Baby Golem. Yeah, I couldn't do anything other than, I don't even know how you're here watching me right now. That's crazy. With Baby Golem? Do you know how to put a pic in the Discord? Usually you just have to click, there's like a little plus sign beside where you type your messages. So go to whatever server. There's a little plus sign, click it, click upload a file, and then you can choose your, and then if you're on mobile, I can check. I don't know what it looks like on mobile. Let's see. Oh, it's still the little plus. Yeah, it's still the little plus. So plus, and then you can choose, it'll take you right to your camera scroll. That's crazy, I'll call. Maybe I need to look into that so we can all play on our Switches together. I do want to play Minecraft with you guys. It makes me sad. I get why Clumsy's not going to play it until probably Baby Golem grows up and wants to play it. But I would really, really like to get a huge group together and not just base build, but I would like to like adventure and beat the game together. Like go do, you know, I think that'd be cool. I haven't done that in a long time, but I also don't have the time, guys. So, you know, sometimes I say things because I want to do them. It doesn't mean that I have the time to do them. If anybody's probably going to try to hit me up to play some Minecraft, I just don't have that time. Maybe once I'm in a better, like, once I get a job that's not just this. Like right now I'm doing commissions and like odd jobs to just get money. And that's really hectic. Maybe once I get like a full-time job or even just a part-time job, but that's more consistent, we'll have more time to do stuff like that. I still want to play Overwatch 2 with you guys. GP, I really want to get a session of that with you and Raw. Check Discord to see Pokey. Okay, let me check. Stone. I haven't played Overwatch in forever. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I haven't played in forever. Maybe we could even get Clumsy one day to join us with Turbo. Even though Turbo feels like he's making the elo too high and then we get destroyed, I still think I've had the most fun playing with Turbo because it's clear Turbo actually kind of at least knows how to like play the game. Last time when it was just me, GP, and a couple other people, I think Technoduck, Spaceman, none of us really fully, like, we knew how to play the game, but we weren't up to date with like the meta and the characters, and we were all rusty. Oh, and Tiny knows how to play too. Tiny and Turbo, when they were playing with us, it at least felt like we could support them. It felt more like a team fight. That was fun. Oh, Duck wasn't there? I don't know why I thought Duck was there. Maybe I was just talking to Duck about playing. I've been playing a bunch of ranked again. Jeez. How's that going? Yes, GP, that was really fun when they were able to join. Turbo and Tiny. And Duck said that he plays, so there's that. Spaceman would probably play again. So yeah, I'd like to do an Overwatch. If we have time to do a community day, maybe next weekend actually, because I don't have anything planned. So maybe next weekend for the Saturday or Sunday, maybe we could just do a community day. Because Cult of the Lamb, I'm just going to do on Monday for now. And then we have Thursday, Friday is Pokemon. So I will start the challenge. I'll start the randomizer on Friday. Oh, quick question for any of the Pokemon fans, or just anybody who likes watching my streams. Which game would you prefer to see me play randomized? Fire Red, or like Fire Red Leaf Green, basically Gen 1, or Gen 3? What sounds better? It might not be, if I can get a randomized platinum, maybe I'd try that. But right now, the two biggest randomizers, number one being Gen 3 randomizers, or Gen 1. So Gen 1 or Gen 3 randomizer. What's better? Yes, Clumsy, I am. I am, in fact, gonna get the Cult of the Lamb extension. Randomized Gauntlet, Fire Red. Ooh. I mean, I could probably like, let's be honest, chat. I am, as much as you don't want to admit it, I'm a pro Nuzlocker. I know what I'm doing. I blind hardcore Nuzlocke like every game. I know what I'm doing enough to, you know what I mean? I've been doing it for longer than some of you have been alive. So I'm pretty decent. If it's a randomizer and I can get legendaries, I think I could sweep easily. I think they don't stand a chance. The only game that scares me from up to Gen 4 is Gen 4. Gen 4 would be difficult. I think that'd be a bit of a scary randomizer. The shiny Miraidon? Okay, I'm gonna go check it. Let's go see it. Let's go see this. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. Man, I wish maybe I should do more competitive. I do miss doing the competitive. It was really fun. And we won like 9 matches in a row. I don't even know how much more I had to make to get master rank, to get master ball. It's probably a lot because I got really high ultra, but I think you need a lot to get to master ball. It's weird watching people do a regular Nuz now. Wait, Clumsy, what do you mean? Compared to a hardcore? Or compared to like a Soul Link? Compared to a randomizer? Which do you mean? Oh, I didn't even notice the Rayquaza. That's crazy. Wait, no, that's just a regular Rayquaza, no? That's really hard to tell. It looks like dark green Rayquaza. Compared to hardcore, yeah, Clumsy. A regular Nuzlocke is not a real thing. I'm sorry, chat, but a Nuzlocke is not it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean you're just gonna buy infinite full heals and hyper potions and then just use like whoever and no level caps? I mean, as long as you're okay, as long as you have level caps, it makes sense. Yes, I think cheesing with potions is a bit crazy. I think pretty much anybody could beat any of the Pokemon games. However, level caps doesn't make sense because then you're just gonna level 100 steamroll every gym. So a Nuzlocke without adding level caps, in my opinion, just doesn't make sense. But personally, I think infinite healing items doesn't make sense either. Compared to hardcore. Oh, I see it. Black Rayquaza. Oh, it's so good. These are so pretty. Sorry, is now the right time to give Pokemon Violet? Yeah, probably because I don't have it hooked up. Yeah, I don't have a lot of them. I don't have it hooked up. I'm just trying to remember if... No. My partner took the Switch too. As much as I could just break out. Let me check, because maybe they didn't actually take it. It could be just beside the, like, it could be by their bed. And it would be a good time if it's still here. So let me just go check. Because if they didn't take it, now is the perfect time. Let's go, baby. Yeah, it's right here. I just bought them a game. Actually, you guys can see. I just bought them. Sorry. Shin-chan, Crayola Shin-chan. So I thought maybe they might have it, but they left it. So let me get Violet. Because I would 100% use that in competitive. For the record, I use Miraidon in my competitive team. So that would be sick. Pokemon Legends ZA. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna play it again, chat. What if... After doing my challenge, I feel like there's nothing better. Unlike, I just feel like I beat it in the best way possible. And I'm so happy with what we did that I don't feel the need to ever go back to it. It's not even recognizing, couldn't read the game card. Yo, what? There better not be anything wrong with my Pokemon Violet. A little scary, not gonna lie. Okay, it popped up. I've never had any of my games do that. So I was a bit freaked out for a second. Thought we were in trouble. Okay, I'm getting on. Also, did anybody, just again, reminder to vote in the polls if you haven't. Just a reminder, if you're here, join the Discord. Join us for movie night. Oh wow, Monday's actually doing better than I thought. Shout out GP and Josh for voting already. Code is, oh, I don't know. I've actually never traded in Pokemon Violet. Believe it or not, I've never traded in Pokemon Violet. I've only ever Nuzlocked Violet too. So I have nothing worth trading. It's literally, I've reset this game multiple times just so I can Nuzlocke. I've never traded in Violet. I don't think so. Okay, so it's, you go to Poke Portal, right? Link trade. Get started by getting a link code. Oh, I do have, yeah, I have some Pokemon I could trade. But it's just random Pokemon, if that's okay. Like, it's just Nuzlocke Pokemon. Haven't traded a Pokemon since Ruby. Wow, Alcohol. That is a long ways away. That is a long ways away. Alcohol, would you rather see me do a randomizer of Gen 2 Gen 3, Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, or Gen 1? What do you think would be more fun? What do you like more? Okay, 188. Okay, perfect. Begin searching. Oh no, wait. This is not letting me put in the code. I'm in offline mode. How do I go to online mode? Give me 1 sec. I don't know why it says offline. Connect to the internet. It's just left trigger, no? Okay, online mode. Sorry, there we are. I thought it would have just automatically been in online mode. Okay, link trade. $1,337 or 1,887. Sorry. Boom. Okay. I set a link code. Now do I just hit begin searching probably? I think both would be interesting. I can't choose between the two. Right? I think somebody said we had one Gen 1 and one Gen 3. I'll look into both and see which one's like which one's easier to randomize, because I want to randomize the Pokemon, but I don't want to randomize the moves. I don't like that. I think you should get a Pokemon and it should still know its moves. That way it's, otherwise it's just chaos. It's not even really skill so much, because then you can get Pokemon with crazy abilities they could never have, that know moves they could never have, and it's too OP. But like just random Pokemon I think is really fun. Okay. Hey, look, it's Joshua. Again, I really have like nothing good. Sorry about that. I have Baby Duck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Josh, it's so pretty. Thank you so much for this, Josh. This genuinely is going to be a Pokemon I will use and I will love. I really appreciate that. Three more? I mean, I'll take them, but also don't just give them to me. Like, you don't need to. You don't need to. I don't want to take all your cool Pokemon. If you really don't mind, though, of course, I'm not going to say no. I love Pokemon. Awesome. But that's so sick. Thank you very much. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Let me get the music. Okay, the next Pokemon I have for you. Why are some of them like glowing? I've never even seen that. Oh my goodness. Koraidon, shiny Koraidon too. That's also a really cool shiny. Like this, one of the best recolors of a shiny. So good. It's really nice. Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that, chat. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's funny because in this Nuzlocke, I didn't make it far enough. I haven't unlocked quite a few Pokemon. I'm just realizing that now. Okay, I do have Strawberry Milkshake. Do you want a shiny Ampharos that I randomly found? Random shiny Ampharos? Tom Collins. Who else did I have? Did I get any other shinies this run? I don't think I did. Here's Strawberry Milkshake from my Nuzlocke. No! Wait, do you have more of these? Do you have more of these though? I don't want to take. If it's your only one, I can't take it. Oh my god, probably the best recolor of any shiny Pokemon. Goodbye, strawberry milkshake. Do you remember Raikou? I love Raikou. It's my favorite of the 3 dogs. It's my favorite. Also, again, just while we're chilling and waiting, because I am gonna have to go soon. So again, just a shout out, please, if you haven't voted on movie night, I don't know. I know some people might still be lurking. Alcohol, Witcher, Babethany, Grandma Zesty, Clumsy. Please, if you can, make sure to vote on movie night so we can just get to that. Oh, well, then I got something. Okay, let me give you SB pink drink. Starbucks pink drink. This is my other shiny. I'm gonna be honest with you, Josh. I couldn't remember what the shiny looked like for Raikou. The like black thunder on the orange is so cool. It's like an actual tiger. The black stripes, the thunder on its orange fur. Oh, that's a really cool one. Table Gremlin, no way! What is up? How are you doing? I hope you're well. Actually, Table, we were just talking about playing Overwatch for Community Day. Do you play Overwatch? Because we were talking about getting Spaceman and Duck. Damn, Josh, thank you. Those are so cool. Those are so cool. Literally just probably 4 of the all-time best. At least some of my favorite. I appreciate that so much. I need a new Mega ASAP. We need new Megas. We need better ones. And I'm doing good, Table Gremlin. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling. Just a cozy Sunday. We did a tier list. Table, that's the exact same thing that happened to me. I've played maybe twice since launch, and both times were with GP. As soon as Overwatch 2 came out, I never played it. I was like, no, it's not for me. I kind of got over it. But I used to play a lot of Overwatch, so I at least know kind of how to play, and I know the base. But I'm so rusty. I definitely am not good by any means. But just for fun, I wanted to do like a community game. I used to main Widowmaker, actually. I loved me a good sniper. But obviously you can't always play Widow. That's such a bad call to always play Widow. So I know how to play most people. Gonna try out Mass Effect, Alcohol. That's a big franchise. I'm excited. Are you gonna just play it off stream, or are you gonna try to stream some of it? GP, I actually 100% agree with you. Look at my home in Discord in like 2 minutes. Okay. Again, Josh, thank you so much. You're such a W. You always have been. I love Zenyatta and Junk. So a Canadian actually won Worlds with Junkrat in one of the, I think the 3rd Worlds that they ever, or maybe even the 2nd Worlds. And as a Canadian, I was like, okay, now it's my turn to like main Junkrat. So I have a lot of love for Junkrat. Very fun to play, at least. But at GP, I completely agree. I mean, Overwatch 2, $60 back then, let's be real, is like $80 nowadays. And that's American, so Canadian, that's like over $100. So I'm a little upset. But I didn't pay for it. Actually, I think Clumsy bought it for me. I'm pretty sure Clumsy bought me the game. Clumsy's a W. Just off stream for now, my buddy got me the collection for Christmas. That's so nice, Alcohol. I'm really happy to hear that. In the new year, I will be giving out, I've only given out, I think, 2 VIP badges. In the new year, I'm going to give out probably 1 or 2 more VIP badges. So to start off. So whenever I do the first stream of the year, maybe just, honestly, I might stream New Year's, chat. I might just stream New Year's. You guys know I have nobody and nothing in my life, so so maybe I'll just stream New Year's. But I'm gonna give out some VIP badges. I have at least one, I think probably two that deserve it by now. But yeah, a GP is pretty much the only one that has it, and I think GP is the only one that has it, because I think Zesty is a mod, asked to be a mod, which I'm fine with, and Grandma is a mod. So I think GP might be the only VIP. Is that true? I think he is. I think he's the only VIP on the channel. So it's VIP means VIP here. VIP means you come in and we're like, you know, get this man a beer. Like, that's what VIP means. Are we in ads? I'm sorry. I wasn't even watching that. I'm on the I should have told you guys. Sorry about that. Enjoy it. Such a wonderful series. I won't speak more so you can experience a good time. He was shocked. He was like 90% off for Black Friday. Josh, you have to go. Josh, you know we have lots of love and appreciation for you here. Please take care of yourself, homie. Have a good day, whatever you get up to. Again, happy belated birthday, I guess, because now it's past, right? But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Appreciate you being here. And thank you so much for the shinies. Guys, make your tier list. Make your own Pokemon Mega tier list if you want. I do want to see if my taste is very different or if I actually have a good level of understanding. I think I have a good level of understanding. I think these are pretty... Some of them are hot takes, but I think overall this is pretty... It's pretty set. Oh my goodness, Josh has so many sick Pokemon. Damn. Very cool, very cool. All right, take care again, Josh. But yeah, if anybody wants to join us for movie night, we're gonna watch the animated film Summer Wars. Before I go, because I think I'm gonna have to get going now. It's past 6. Please make sure you jump into the Discord and vote. Let me know which days work best so we can do a movie night. GP, I still think about it. I had so much fun. I owe you so much. I was not you came into the, I don't know if you're listening right now, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I was having such a bad day. You came into the Discord on Halloween for the anime marathon. You could obviously tell I probably wasn't in a great mood. Had kind of a shitty day, and sitting and watching the anime, like binging the horror anime with you and Babethany, was like the highlight of probably my whole month of October. It was so silly, it was so stupid, but it was so fun. Hey, Table! No need to join, no pressure to join, but yeah, definitely join us for a movie night if you have the time. Or just join the Discord in general to hang out. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's not crazy active or anything. But I mean, it's decently active. Like at least something going on every day. But I know some people have them pop in Discord servers. Spaceman. And I need to get on his level. I need to get on that. Aw, that's sweet. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, we're trying to get together for a movie night. We're gonna watch the animated film Summer Wars. And I'm gonna be starting a brand new series on Monday and Friday. So next week is big for us. We're starting a non-Pokemon game, which is Cult of the Lamb on Monday. And then we're starting a randomizer Pokemon on Friday. So two new things happening next week. Pretty cool. Pretty exciting stuff. Okay, I'm curious who... Oh, Alcohol said Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday is good for me. So far, everybody has said Wednesday. I like that. I think the best days for me are Tuesday, Wednesday, or probably the weekend. Hey, GP, you're so quick with it. You're so quick with it. Okay, guys, I do got to get going. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging with me on just you know, you guys, I'll show you my schedule in a second if you're curious. I just do Saturday or Sunday surprise streams if I have the day off. Otherwise, my regular streams are Monday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Thursday, Friday. So it's really nice to see you guys here on a random day. We're gonna raid out. We're no longer doing No Raid November, so we're going to raid out. Let me see who's on. But I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you like the list. Go vote on movie night. Go make a Pokemon mega list if you want, and share it in the Discord. But that's it from me, chat. That's it from me. I'm gonna change over to just chatting so I can properly say goodbyes. I'm only working tomorrow this week, but I'm not entirely sure how my week is gonna look. Still trying to figure some things out. Same here, Alcohol, same here, to be honest. I have most of the week pretty... I'm working on one commission at the moment, so like one job. Sorry, no, I have two jobs. One is a commission, it's an edit. The other is like stuff, like real life stuff. I have to like log a bunch of things, which sounds kind of sus. But anyway, I have to log a bunch of things. So I have to figure out, I have most of the week, but I just need to figure out and plan which days for things. So anyway, have a good day, Table. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I genuinely have thought you're just such a vibe every time I've been in Spaceman streams. So I really do appreciate seeing you. Appreciate you popping in whenever you can. But anyway, guys, I just keep yapping. I'm over time. It's just nice to see your faces. It's nice to hang out. But I gotta bid you adieu. Gotta bid you adieu. So yeah, check out the Discord. There's stuff in there. Announcements. Monday, I will be streaming the new series at probably 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So have a good night. Take care of yourselves. If you can, take care of each other. That's why the Discord's there. But let's raid out. Let's find somebody. Let's find somebody. Who do we got? Hunter Bluey, Beth, Neil. Okay, I think we have to raid Neil. It's Neil or Beth. Would you guys rather watch more Pokemon, or what's Beth doing? Or Beth's doing Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon ZA or Pokemon Crystal? Or sorry, Silver. It's actually Silver. Silver or ZA? I think we're gonna go ZA today, because that's what we've been playing. ZA makes more sense. Okay, let's go Beth, Pokemon ZA. Beth is a VTuber. All right, starting raid chat. All right, YouTube, again, love and appreciation there. You guys have been so good to me on YouTube. But I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday. So have a good one. Peace out. Are we good to raid? 8 viewers, good to raid. Bye, guys.